Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. As always, I am Folke Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet and need to start the music because it's real goddamn quiet in here.
Mhm, mhm.
And I am joined once again for someone else to take another stab at the executive suite. Contestant, would you care to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Toga Nebula, your fruit bat vampire who does work in corporate currently, but not fully corporate. I'm like a I'm like a subset of a corporation. So, we'll see how this goes.
All right. So, I'll go ahead and give an introduction for anyone who has not seen the Executive Suite before or anyone who needs a refresher. Executive Suite is a 1982 text-based game where you climb the corporate ladder at the technology company, the Mighty Microcomputer Corporation. You start as whatever entry level position you manage to squeeze yourself into, and your goal is to climb your way to the top of the corporate ladder and become the president. To do this, you must navigate various different jobs via multiple choice questions. Some will be incredibly difficult, some will be easy, and some will make you question why you wanted to play this game in the first place.
Yes. Just like questioning my job.
And the I'll give the same disclaimer that I have always given at the start of this. So being that this is a game from 1982, um, it is very much a game of its time, and I mean that in both the sense there will be many dated references. You may want to keep Wikipedia on hand in case if you don't want something to go over your head as to exactly what the hell the game is talking about. As well as there are some occasional outdated ideas. Um, Understand it was a different era.
Mhm.
People, people, especially people who would have been making video games at the time, uh, they just didn't know better at the time. There now, to be fair, there are not a lot of instances of this sort of thing, but there are a few. Not many. There are not many very egregious ones, though. It's pretty light. But I just want to say that as a disclaimer because some do exist.
That is alright. I also did realize something with this being made in 1982. This game is older than almost all of my siblings. One of my siblings is older than this game.
This game is much older than I am. I
Yeah,
was
it is much older than I am too, but one of my
mm,
siblings was alive.
older than my older sibling too.
Oh wow, nice.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, once again, for anyone who hasn't been around before, this is a single player game, but we are collabing on this in the sense that I will be reading aloud all of the prompts and everything. And Toge simply has to sit here and direct us through the path of the executive suite.
Oh
So
my
I actually
so what
forgot to
you're
get my water handy. I'll probably get that during a break or something, but
Oh yeah, that's fine. I will be making the executive decisions for this executive suite.
mm-hmm. So let's get started. Behold the mighty microcomputer corporation in all its glory.
That's beautiful. Great paint color they've chose.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it goes well with the whole city.
Yeah. Really matches Greenville.
Mm-hmm. As you enter the MMC building, the receptionist Angie smiles as if she knows you. Angie asks if you are new to Mighty Microcomputer Corporation or continuing a prior MMC career. You are new.
Ooh. I was going to say, that in general is very interesting. It's like, oh, it's good to see you. You're coming back to continue your career? Like if it was real life.
Yeah, imagine if
Like
the
you took a pause
receptionist, every
and you
single
go,
day, you're greeted by the receptionist. Ah, welcome back. Are you here to continue your career with us?
yeah, are
Like,
you here to continue your career with us?
yes.
You walk up to her and you're like, no, actually, I'm giving my resignation letter.
And Angie's she's a little special.
Yeah.
Angie is eager to help you get started. She asks if you desire an initial job interview, or perhaps you have a resume in MMC's files. You desire an initial interview.
Mm-hmm.
Angie happily directs you to the personnel department, where you are going to be speaking with the personnel manager, Simon Woodstock, who, during your time here, you may deal with, or if it just so happens that you go down that path, you might take his job at some point.
Oh, I see.
All right. It's good to see you made it. Try to relax. I'm going to ask you some questions and hopefully provide some answers on how you might fit into MMC. What is your first name?
We could just type, probably just Toge for this.
Toge?
Yeah.
Toge, a good name. I like it. Toge is a good start. What is your last name?
And we can do Nebula for this one.
There we go. That works out.
Beautiful.
That's blindsided a few people who who just have the single name.
Just do like senior or something.
Yeah. With the last name of Nebula, what part of the country are you from? East, west, south, or Midwest?
I am a West.
All
I'm
right.
a hard West.
Oh, and I will note, the interview is to determine what level jobs you'll have available at the start. Some questions matter more than others. Some information will be remembered for things in the future, some won't.
Okay.
Very good. MMC does a lot of business in that area. What is your hometown and state? This catches a lot of people off guard because they're just like, I have to suddenly make up lore.
That's funny because the first thought was your mom as the city. I'm from your mom, comma, we'll do, I've definitely mentioned being in California, so we could just stick with California. I'm from your mom, California.
All right.
Acing this interview right now.
You are from your mom, California. Fantastic. Growing up in the West, where did you go to college? State University, City College, private college, or I never had time to go to college?
I think I'll answer honestly with this one, with being, I'll do State University.
All right, State University. What was the name of your school? I mean, just California U? I don't know.
I know there is literally just University of California. That's not where I went, but we could just do that. It'll make it sound like I went to a really good college. Really good for the resume. Really
Right?
good.
University of California. It never hurts to
Don't look at my
never hurts to
diploma.
embellish the resume a little.
Don't look at my degree or my transcript.
Yep. What did you study at University of California? Girls, boys, business administration, engineering, or liberal arts?
You can really tell this is behind in the times because they didn't do girls and boys together. Like, come on. We've been here. Let's say engineering.
Engineering, all right. How did you do in your studies? Great, scored all the time? Summa cum laude? Dean's List, could have done better but for all the parties. Who cares I graduated, or didn't make it, I flunked out.
You could just be so honest.
Also, notice
Technically,
the exact wording on number 1.
yeah, scored all the time. Um, I was gonna also answer this honestly, but magna cum laude is not on here, and it's below Subna, so we'll do Dean's List.
All right, Dean's List.
Yeah, I've been on the Dean's List. I
Ooh,
think almost every semester. There was one semester I think I didn't do, but that was because of statistics. Fuck stats.
I've never been on a Dean's List. I've been on Craig's List, but
You said that as you took a sip of water. Did you go
did you
on a
go on to
graduate?
graduate school, or had you had enough education after University of
Oh,
California?
so we jumped from school to work to make money. I gotta pay back the debt. You don't
For
even
going
know
to
this.
for going to University of California, you're like, I got student loans.
Dude, 40 years time, you don't even know. You can't even fathom
All right,
40 years from now.
is that
Yeah,
your
we'll make that
answer?
the answer.
All right, so jump from school to work to make money. Schooling is
Yes.
an important qualification, but so is work experience. How many prior years of work experience do you have? So I will say we will be making your character 18 because that is the youngest age we can do. So think about work experience of an 18-year-old.
Um,
Or you could just do what Lita did last time and I think she
would she
put in
marry?
I think she put in that she had like 20 years work experience while being 18.
um, I genuinely had 2 years of work experience, so we could just do that. I immediately started working at 16, so
Mm, we'll say 2.
yeah. Cool.
I saw on the sports page that the Giants won. If you're a sports enthusiast, what interests you? Golf, tennis, armchair quarterbacking, sailing, or competitive drinking?
That's so funny. It says the Giants won since the World Series just happened, and it was the Dodgers that won. I think
It
out of
doesn't say
all of these,
which Giants.
oh, that's so true. It could be football. Could be the Super Bowl. Um,
Superb owl.
Superb Owl. I think out of all of these, I actually do enjoy tennis.
All right, we can do
I don't
tennis.
watch tennis, but I like tennis. I like
Hmm.
playing Wii Sports tennis.
I have a few personal questions. I hope you don't mind cooperating. How old are you? We're going to make
Okay.
18 because that
Mm-hmm.
is the youngest, so it gives you the most opportunity to climb, especially because MMC does have a mandatory retirement age.
Oh,
So you are technically on a time limit.
that's good to know, actually.
What is your sex? Male, female, or undecided?
Whoa, okay, was not expecting that for an 80s game. But we'll do female for this.
Yeah, don't be too impressed. This is one of the things that I bring up the disclaimer for at the start, because if you pick undecided, it tells you to stop joking around and pick one.
Oh, we were so close.
I
We were
know.
so close. Never mind. I rescind my statement. But yeah, we'll do female.
All right. What is your current marital status? Divorced, single, or married?
We are single.
After all this talk, I am feeling very comfortable about your application to MMC. Just to see if I am on track, how would you describe yourself? Blind ambition, I just want to reach the top. Technician, I love to make things work. Party person, I love people. Work before pleasure, but I always make time for my family and friends. Or work is a hobby, life is meant for living.
Ooh. Think I think probably for me, what would match is technician, so 2.
All right. Does work with your engineering school background.
Yeah, it lines up.
There's no question, Toge. You make an impressive applicant. Let's see what entry-level positions MMC might have available for you. And now we are going to be taken to the job board. But first, we are introduced to the random element of the game that will help determine what jobs are available to you. And that is how the economy is doing. There are 3 states the economy can be in. It can either be, what was it? fair, expanding, or depressed.
Alrighty.
And it is random at every step, but there have been an unusual amount of games starting with a depressed economy. I will warn you.
I mean, hey, we're in a weak economy right now, so
It's just true to real life.
it's with the times 40 years ago, but still with the times.
The economy is currently depressed, and
Won't
these are the jobs
warn.
you have available. You'll notice the job level on the right here. Your goal is to get through higher job levels. There are 12 in total, 12 being the position of president, which is your goal.
Alright.
So you can pick any of the jobs here. I suggest starting as high as you can. So
Mm-hmm.
what job sounds good to you? Also, hello, Cass. Welcome to the first rung of the corporate ladder.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do assembler, so number 3.
Assembler it is.
I got a lot of 2s.
Mm-hmm. I think you can start with 3s and maybe 4s if you like ace the interview
Mm.
and get like an expanding economy. All right, you just started. You are making 18K per year. You started at a salary position somehow.
Oh, interesting. For that low a salary, ooh,
You
that's
get your
almost 1,000 a year, or a
you,
1,000 a month.
I was gonna say, I also invite you to open up an inflation calculator so that you can translate this money from 1982 money into current day money.
Okay. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. So your perks at this job: you get your own desk, you get a medical plan, and a 1-week vacation.
1982 to now.
So yeah,
Oh, I
what's
have to
this?
select a different month.
What's this 18K?
Wait, that's almost my actual like hourly wage for the year. That's kind of crazy.
And this is a starting position.
That's a start. I mean, hey, you know what? My position is it
Mm,
was considered a starting position, and then obviously I have gotten like promoted since then.
yeah.
But yeah,
All right,
for post
let's get
college,
started.
yeah.
You are assigned to an online production crew doing a very boring wiring job. In this position, do you concentrate on your work, getting another position, or the people around you?
For me, I would probably focus on my work
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure I get it done because I'm the type of person to just make sure the work is done, and
Mm.
then I will go see what else is happening.
All right, we're gonna set that nose to the grindstone. Good performance leads you to a solid reputation and other opportunities. It also avoids on-the-job accidents, which can cause permanent disfigurement or social life setbacks. That's your concern, is social life setbacks. You got your arm caught in the conveyor belt, and now Bob won't talk to you anymore.
Oh, my arm! Bob, please!
You discover a cost-saving wiring technique in your assembly job. A quick estimate indicates possible savings of 10% per unit. Do you tell Frank Herman, the vice president of manufacturing, other workers, or no one but use your new technique?
I feel like if I tell Frank Herman himself, I feel like it's gonna be one of those classic, like, oh, I found out this great plan on my own. But then if I tell other workers to be like, yeah, this guy found something we can do. So I feel like it's gonna give me some rep and possible no or and lower me losing the credit. So I'm gonna do other workers.
All right, other workers it is. A good idea is hard to sell to your peers. They will look first for flaws. Eventually, it is easier to go back to the old system. Assembly ideas don't have to play Peoria before they go to the big time. I actually
Is
don't know
that...
what that's referencing.
Hold on, when I looked it up, it's a city in Illinois.
I'm Peoria is a city in a lot of states.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're referencing, but whatever. An engineer, Brighton Star, asks you to assemble a toy rocket ship he has designed for his son. You are discovered working on the project by Frank Herman. Do you blame the engineer, offer to make one for Frank Herman's son too, or go into the toy business?
Ooh. It doesn't mention, like, you're doing it on the job, but I feel like because you're frowned out by Frank, it does technically mean that you're doing it on the job.
Yeah, I
But
think
I feel like at the time, like, Frank Herman sounds like a guy who's got his wife and kids at home. He's gotta have a son, right? I'd be like, hey, guy, if you like how this rocket looks, why not I make one for your kid? I feel, and it's also that time where it's like bartering, like with the 80s, bartering like that was more commonplace when things happened. So I'm gonna say offer to make one for his son.
alrighty. By the way, it's 100% serious when it asks if you want to go into the toy business. If you pick that, your career and your run ends.
Well, that's hilarious. That's what I was guessing. I'm like, I feel like that's gonna instantly end it.
It instantly ends it with you quitting your job and leaving the company.
That's
It's actually kind of
hilarious.
funny.
That's hilarious. It's like, oh, I've been here for 2 weeks. I made a rocket. Oh, I should do the toy business.
I found my true calling.
My true calling.
Don't take the issue too lightly, but indicate you did not think it a life and death matter when you started. Frank declines a rocket ship. Don't toy with me again, he adds as a parting blast.
Okay, so he did think it was funny, though.
Yeah, I think so.
That tells me he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, like, he knows, like, I'm gonna be doing some stuff on the side, but we still have a good boss
I think it's like
employee
I think
relationship.
that's just the I'm sorry, I didn't think we were, so busy that I couldn't just handle this on the side, and
Yeah,
and then Frank's just like,
exactly.
it's no big deal.
That's whatever, we're fine.
All right. You've been in your position for 1 year and you did a good job. That is the best of 3 jobs you can do at a position.
Is it good, like, good, okay, and bad?
Different
As the
words,
ratings?
but yes.
Okay.
I think it's a good, average, and poor.
Oh, okay.
And you will be remembered for having the discipline to finish work before playing and your resourcefulness.
I was gonna say that's literally what I do is I finish work before I goof around at my
And
job.
these bullet point things will be remembered for when you apply for future jobs.
Oh, nice.
So it's best to accrue positive ones and avoid negative ones. Not that you can really tell what you're going to get at any given moment.
Mhm. I say these two are pretty positive so far.
Mm-hmm. The economy is fair at the moment. Pretty,
Alright.
pretty big dollar.
We're going up, we're going up.
And you have job level 3s available. You could be a customer service clerk, an engineer in training, a skilled assembler, a personnel clerk, or an accounts receivable clerk.
Yeah, alright, so I'm currently an assembler. So I feel like
Yes.
it would make sense to... I would have a higher shot of getting like, the more advanced version of my current position. So I'll do a skilled assembler.
I believe engineer is also in the same department.
Yeah.
But if you want to go for skilled assembler,
Yeah, we'll go for skilled assembler, and that's
all right.
number 3.
Bam. Yeah, I got the job.
Yeah.
I skipped over this the first time, but the following came in your morning: electronic mail.
Oh yes.
It's so long ago
It's
we're not abbreviating it to email.
before we were too lazy to abbreviate.
It's like
They're actually typing out laugh out loud.
it's like so like I recently saw the movie Scream again.
The remake one or the original?
The original. And
Okay.
you know what they do in that movie?
What?
They say the phrase cellular phone.
My cellular phone. Is original Scream in black and white or no?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember if they did it for like the effect or not.
Nah, it's something they totally could have done, but
Yeah.
all right. So you now make $23K a year. You still got your own desk. You got a 2-week vacation, your MMC medical plan, and an MMC keychain.
Yo, let me get my keychain. Also, that's a lot of money. I just put it in the calculator. That's a lot. That's a lot more money.
You're gonna be saying that a lot. Also, hello,
Okay.
Saku. Get your bedtime card. Thank you for stopping in.
Saku.
Rumor of a temporary work slowdown hits concurrently with an offer from the Assembler Union Local to become an organizer. Management has made a strong stand against union organization, but layoffs are fueling the membership drive. Do you take the union offer to protect your job or decline the union offer?
This is at a very interesting point, if I recall, like in history, where unions were like very, very frowned upon. Where like even if you were to join it, like you just were not safe. But I feel like even with the layoffs, I've been showing that I've been good, and resourcefulness is one of my things. And from what it sounds like, other people have been goofing off a little too much and not showing themselves well. So I feel like in this case, just with how I remember with like the times and probably how they would program this game in the early 80s, I'm gonna decline the union offer.
Besides, never hurts to suck up to the bosses when you're trying to climb up, right?
Yeah, exactly. So hey, I'm there. Also, I forgot to say, hello and good night, Saku.
Alright. You decline joining the union, which meets with management approval. In a private meeting, Brooks DuPont, the executive vice president, promises you job security as a reward for your loyalty. Now you can afford to clean the egg off your car.
Oh, they've been egging my car? That's damn. I'm such a suck up, I guess. I'm such a brown noser. That good old like I feel like
a potential
80s, 90s
line crosser.
Lingo. Yeah. The bootlicker, brown noser.
The union organizing drive becomes more active. You are pressured to join by your coworkers and the economic climate.
Wait, we're going over this again? I thought we just went through this.
It's like, are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure you don't want to join the union?
I feel like it's gonna be a trick if I'm like, oh, well, actually, yeah, I'll join for this. I think I'm still gonna just say no.
Alright.
Just to be safe, because I feel like this is like a trap card moment of like, actually, yeah, I'll do it, but...
There are some traps in this game, for sure.
Yeah, this seems like a trap.
You risk security, but have pleased management. Hope they invite you to lunch, because the union members won't.
I mean, to be honest, I'm just staying neutral. Like, I don't know why the union workers are giving me problems. I'm just like, I'm just not joining.
I'm just trying to live my life, man.
I'm just working, man. I could go to the toy business. You don't even know. I could just leave, walk out, and go to the toy business. Why would I care about a union?
I can make my own toy company. I make rockets.
I can make my own fucking rockets, dude.
I don't see any of you making rockets. Can your union make a rocket?
Yeah, will your union make me a rocket and fly me up to space? I know we just went to the moon. Just happened.
Sylvia Platt, a continuing education teacher, wants you to publish a somewhat candid paper on working conditions at MMC in the local paper, the Evening Gazette. Do you agree, decline, ask company permission, or use a pen name?
Well, this is like the same thing of like, I could just go to the toy company if I wanted to. I'm just here making my money. I'm not trying to cause problems. I don't really have an opinion on what to say about the MMC. I'm just here. So I'm just going to decline. I don't have anything to tell you.
Lady, I just work here. I punch in, I do my job, I punch out, I go home, I drink a beer, I pass out.
Lady, I work 9 to 5. You know that song? That's me. That's who I am. That's all I need.
You defer to Frank Herman's negative reaction and miss a possible opportunity to establish a bright, literate image. Of course, Sir Walter Raleigh wrote The History of Man in prison.
Oh, so he's not happy with me. I thought she was more asking for it because of the work condition issue, and she was trying to highlight that more than anything too. So that was
Sometimes the
my thought
prompts
with
can
it.
be a little obtuse.
Mm-hmm. That one kind of seemed like it could have gone both ways.
Well, you still did a good job. You'll be remembered for your independence and for staying out of office politics.
Yeah, I was about to say,
That's
I'm just here.
that's me right there.
I'm just here. Which I
I
know
don't got
sometimes staying out of office politics can sometimes not be a good thing, but this also lines up with some work events that have happened for me personally. I'm kind of bad
uh-huh.
at the office politics game, so
Yeah, no, I choose to just stay out of it.
yeah. Usually I am out of it, and then when I give input, and then someone will be like, "Well, we can't really do this because we need to please this person." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess you're right." Because I'm more of like, you should just do this.
Uh-huh. All right.
We're
Well, the
still
economy
failing.
is still fair.
Yeah. So everything's fine, guys.
And you can go to job level 4. You could be a salesman, a marketing assistant, a trainee financial analyst, or a senior accounting clerk. For some reason, there is no engineering department
Yeah.
role in job level 4. That's just
That's
that's just a thing. I don't know why. There's
that's
also
interesting.
yeah, there's also only 4 job level 4 positions. Maybe it's to make up for the fact that there were 2 engineer positions in 3. I kind of
Yeah,
hope
there were.
I kind of wonder if engineering training was supposed to be a 4 and they messed up.
Yeah, and they just messed up with the coding or something like that. Also with what Station said, the economy is never fair. That's just the American dream.
Yep.
We never make it fair.
So,
I think it Oh,
yeah.
sorry, you go.
I was going to say, so for one job level, you are going to have to pivot. But, I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to get experience in another department.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like being a financial analyst would be a cool pivot from assembler.
All right, trainee financial analyst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the job.
Yeah.
All right, you make 30,000 per year. You have
Oh
your own
man.
desk, a 2 weeks vacation, access to the Watts line, and a picture of Malcolm Farnsworth III, the current president of MMC.
Nice. Oh my god, that wow, yeah. Oh wait, we're getting into ridiculous amount of money. I just looked up the calculator. We're getting into the ridiculous one.
And now, if you don't know what the Watts line is, I can go into my 6th time explaining it.
Oh hell yeah, let's go number 6.
So it stands for Wide Area Telephone Service. Essentially, to put it simply, it's a long distance phone call service that at the time you would have paid uh, a form of a subscription for. I think it would just be like additional costs on phone bill, maybe an extra thing for setting up to accessing it. And it's for the purposes of making long distance phone calls, which, if you're doing it frequently, you would want some method to do that cheaply, and this was how they offered it at the time.
Yeah, and that would make sense for my new position of a
Yeah,
trainee
so
financial analyst if
yeah,
I'm
so you're a
calling up
financial
people.
analyst. You're going to be calling people, and so the company is paying for you to have access to that line in your office.
Nice. That's like 5G nowadays.
Pat Ivers, a college classmate, recommends buying out Meld Design Company based on private information about a breakthrough in circuit development.
Oh,
Do you
what's the term with this? I know the freaking financial term of like when you get the insider info and like
Mhm.
stocks and whatnot.
So
Um,
Are you going to recommend to acquire Meld, let the opportunity pass, or explore it further?
I would probably just say explore it further. Be like, yeah, what is this breakthrough? Tell me about it.
All right, so
I want to figure this out.
explore it further. Spoken like someone investing their own money. A good strategy, but eventually you must return to the option board and make another decision.
So I have to just do it. Okay,
You gotta say yes or no.
but if it's based on private information, and there's a lot of people who do get in trouble for knowing private information for
Right.
stock market things.
But remember,
Like,
you are a trainee financial analyst making a recommendation.
okay. I
You are
thought
not
they were
you're not actually in control of doing any of this.
Yeah, so I'm not in control of the information that they know. I would just recommend to do.
You could just
But
be like, "Hey, I think it's a good idea," and they might listen to you and they might not.
yeah, I was about to say this is a college classmate, so they're not someone currently working with me, so it can't be used against me at my job, I don't think.
Ah,
But
I mean,
yeah,
hey, I heard something. I may have
yeah, it's
read it
like
somewhere. I don't know.
yeah, back in the big servers in the back, I heard about this. I would just tell him, hey, yeah, just acquire some, get some, and tell me how it goes.
Gambling on a dynamic company is in the spirit which founded MMC. You seem to be following in the founder's footsteps.
I just can't stop winning.
Gary Hoffman, the vice president of finance, recommends against the acquisition of Meld Design Company despite expert analysis reports to the contrary. Do you approach and question Gary Hoffman in private? Do you explore it further? Or have the research company send reports to the senior vice president of finance, Jason Parlay?
Wait, okay, so the research company of Mill Design? Is that what it means? Or it's
No.
so like I'm sending the
MM-
insider info to them?
MMC has its own research company.
Oh, okay. I feel like if I do explore it further again, it's gonna do the same thing of like, it's great to look into it, but you gotta make a choice.
Because that's where this expert analysis reports comes from. That would be from a company that MMC has hired for like market analysis and things like that.
Okay. Alright, that makes more sense now. I'd probably just send the reports then to the president, the senior vice president of finance.
All right. So going to the senior vice president.
Yeah.
All right.
Just be like, hey, look at this.
You are called into a meeting with an irate Jason Parlay and a smoldering Carrie Hoffman. You invoke a little-known MMC codicle. Financial analyst trainees are to be seen, not heard.
Dang.
Carrie Hoffman is upset you went over her head.
I see.
Elaine Pencer, the editor of Circuit News Monthly, a key trade publication, asks for financial help. You have inside information that MMC is going to acquire the Meld Design Company. Do you tell Elaine, make a stock purchase for him, or look for other alternatives?
And now this is literally what I was just talking about before. It's like, oh, if I tell him, we're
I
gonna
was
be
going to say,
in trouble.
this is where there's technically some insider trading going on. I think this is your first opportunity to commit a crime.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is definitely a crime. If I make a stock purchase for him, I feel like that would still kind of connect to the insider trading there.
Your name would be on it then.
My name would be on it if I'm buying a stock for him. So I would just say look for other alternatives. I don't know why I can't recommend him to do it, like I did with my classmate.
I mean, that's what tell Elaine would be, but yeah, we can look for other alternatives.
Yeah, I want to say look for other alternatives.
As it turns out, what Elaine really needs is a good accountant, not a good stock tip. You
Okay.
arrange his finances, and Elaine agrees to favorably interview Malcolm Farnsworth III, MMC's president.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't like stocks aren't even like relevant. I could have
Yeah,
just
he didn't
put
need that.
myself in the hole.
He's just like, man, I don't understand where the $5 from my wallet keeps going every week. And you're like, well, are you buying yourself $5 coffees every week? And like,
I
oh,
was just about to say, are you buying yourself coffees every day?
like, oh, I guess that's where the $5 is going. Well,
Yeah, your
shoot.
$5 coffee donut combo, that it's adding up, man. It's
All
adding
right.
up.
Overall, you did an average job.
Yeah, I
You'll
was
be
about to say.
remembered for acting in a progressive and decisive manner, your aggressive go-getter approach, getting on the bad side of Jason Parlay, your good interpersonal skills, and your good judgment.
Yeah, that one thing. Probably the thing I needed to do was just talk to Casey in private, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You live and learn. Sometimes you make a mistake in the
Ooh,
job place.
big
Ooh, that's a
dollar!
big dollar.
The economy is expanding. Look how big it is.
That's a big dollar.
But you're still on job level 4.
I'll still be on job level 4. That's okay. Sometimes that's just what happens. You realize you do something and it's not what you're there for.
And I can't help but notice that the other finance job level 4 is not available to you.
Yeah, no, I think finance got messed up. But you know what?
Jason Parlay's a little mad at you.
Yeah, Jason Parlay said, "No, you're not doing finance anymore." That's
Alright.
okay. That's not where
So
I
do you
came
want to
from.
be a salesman or a marketing assistant?
I feel like a salesman would be interesting.
You gonna go
deep
with
into the salesman world.
salesman?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'd rather shoot myself, but let's go.
Yeah, no, I'd rather shoot myself too, but this is a video game. And also the 80s.
Yeah.
I feel like now it's a lot more demanding to be a salesman than probably back then.
Yeah. You got the job.
Yeah.
Alright, you make $31K per year, you got your own desk, 2-week vacation, a travel and entertainment allowance for taking the clients out. And you still got your
Yeah.
Watts line.
Wow, I'm surprised they allowed me. Oh, well,
for
you know
your
what? I'm
long
making
distance
sales calls.
for your
Yeah.
long distance clients.
Yeah, I was about to say I would be making big long distance calls, so that makes sense.
All right. The regional sales manager, Jack Stark, arranges your lunch with 3 key clients. Alan Greenbuck of Analog Concerns, Derek Clayton of Superior Electronics, and Andrew Gravy of Dynamic Industries. Returning to the office, you report on lunch to Jack Stark. Your car allowance has been upgraded. You can choose from a Buick, Cadillac, or Mercedes.
Whoa, they just allowed me to just upgrade my car?
It's a company car, but, you know.
Yeah, but still, the company car? I gotta say...
The fact that they're letting you pick is amazing.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're letting me pick between a Cadillac and a Mercedes? That's
You're not even
crazy.
looking at the Buick.
I'm not looking at the Buick because Cadillac and Mercedes is already so big on their own. I don't remember which one was more popular back then.
Well,
I want to say... Oh, you go.
All I can say is that they are arranged by cost here, from lowest to highest.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna fully push my buttons. I'm gonna lightly push my buttons and do a Cadillac. Because also I think that was like the popular car at that time. I think they were more popular then than they are now.
Gonna go get our caddy, as they called it.
Yeah.
Always good to impress the clients with a prestigious American car, known for its comfort and economy.
Yeah, I do remember they were really popular, and then now, like, out of those 3, I think the Mercedes is more popular between the 3 of them nowadays.
Yeah, I don't even know the last time I've seen a Buick on the road.
I feel like I see a lot of old cars. I've seen recently over the weekend, I saw like definitely like a 1920s, maybe 30s model of a Mini Cooper. Ooh. Those things are microscopic. They're smaller than a Fiat. But they're so cool to see, and my area is just such a cesspool of Teslas and like really cool old lowriders and cool older cars that people deck out. And then the Teslas.
Yeah.
I've seen too many Cybertrucks recently. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, no, we have some Tesla dealerships in the area, so the closer you get to them, the more fucking Cybertrucks you see.
Ugh.
I make it a
Yeah.
point to flip off every single one.
I can't really do that because the Teslas do road rage here.
God damn it.
Yeah, but my hit list, I was just talking about this with my friends. My number 1 enemy are Teslas. My number 2 enemy are Lexus drivers.
Mm.
Any Lexus. And then number 3, it's a tie between the big new pickup trucks and Infinities.
Alright. I was gonna say, as long as you don't have anything against Honda drivers, we're good.
Oh yeah, no, regular older pickup trucks, like you're fine, you're chilling. But it's
I
like
got
the brand new giant ones, they're so big. And
I drive an
I know
HRV, so
yeah, you're fine. I know Owen and Kale have seen my car because they walked me to my car during off-kai. I have a Mini Cooper,
Mhm.
not the super old one, but literally the pickup trucks now, they're so wide and bright and big.
Yeah.
It doesn't go straight through me. It goes straight through my like side view mirrors, and so I get blinded from the reflections there, and I can't do anything about it.
Oh yeah. Nah.
And the area that I'm in, I'm like, you can barely fit in any of the parking lot spots. Why are you here with this giant pickup truck?
Oh god, yeah, no, don't even get me started there. Let's keep going.
Yes.
Especially since you put a lot of time between the previous prompt and now. You get a call from your old friend Derek Clayton about a major order. He wants to see you in half an hour. Jack Stark is out. The secretary forgot to take Derek's company or phone number. What is Derek's company's name?
Oh, have they mentioned Derek at all? Or maybe this is a prompt if I stayed in sales or like did a different position?
They listed 3 people and 3 companies in the previous prompt before they talked about your
Oh
car.
my fucking god.
The car talk was to distract you.
It was to distract me.
Salesman is a gotcha job.
Oh, I'm gonna get so fucking got right now. I think Derek was Superior Electronics, though.
Alright, we're gonna go with Superior Electronics.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
are the
we're gonna find out
electronics... Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say, and we're gonna find out that I'm bad at sales.
Are the electronics superior? Show me potato salad. You have saved the situation with your finely tuned memory. Good salesperson instincts. Proceed with your call.
Whew. Okay, maybe there is something in sales for me.
By the way, if you get that question wrong, the job ends right there. The career
I was at
doesn't
this.
end, but the job does.
Oh yeah, so you're immediately like get demoted to something else.
Yeah.
Oh, mid-year too.
On the way to your sales call, you doze off and bump into a stopped delivery truck. The truck isn't damaged. However, steam starts to pour out the front of your car. Do you continue on the sales call or pull in and get car repairs?
Okay, so this car is here for the look. If they see steam coming out of it when I walk up, they're gonna be like, "What is wrong with you?" But also, if I'm pulling in to get car repairs, they're gonna be like, "Where were you?" But if anything, what if I just park a little bit far away and then I walk over? What if that's the key that they're going for in the 80s? I feel like if anything, clients hate their time being wasted more than they are about like looks and impression. Like the biggest impression is just being efficient and timely.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm dressing fine anyways. So we'll continue with the sales call.
Besides, you can make a joke of it.
Yeah. Be like, oh, that thing, no big deal.
Got here as fast as I could.
Yeah, got here as fast as I
Or
could. I
like,
wanted to see you first.
or do like the Ace Ventura, like you stop the car, it falls apart, and you're like a glove.
Okay, he says that about a car. It's been so long since I watched H. Ventura.
You just barely sputter into the client's parking lot and leave the car parked to the side of the entrance. Derek is impressed with your punctuality. On the way to lunch, Derek tells the parking attendant to have the smoldering junk heap over there towed. You smile, expecting sales commissions from Derek to replace the car and more.
Maybe I should have gotten the Buick in the end.
At lunch, Derek Clayton agrees to the biggest deal in MMC's history, pending immediate availability and shipping information. You call the office to find only a sales trainee around. You decide to have the sales trainee get the information, leave a message for the regional manager to call you with the information, or tell the client there will be a delay.
Ooh, clients do not want to be heard that there'll be a delay. And also the sales trainee, this isn't what they're here for. If, like, this is not their place for it. So I feel like it would be best to leave a message for the regional manager to call you with the information.
Hmm. And now also keep in mind, this is the early 80s. You do not have a cell phone.
Wait, so how am I calling them?
They likely have a
Where?
phone at the business.
Oh, okay. Then I feel like I'm still gonna be there then while we wait, right?
Well, if you're waiting, then there's going to be a delay anyway.
Yeah, but if I directly tell the client there's gonna be a delay, he's gonna be angry with that. But if I make the effort, he won't be as angry with it. So
Possibly.
I feel, yeah, and then the sales trainee, we don't want to the sales trainee might even just get the wrong information. Who
Also,
knows?
fun fact, if you're in a sales trainee position, you end up in this situation in their shoes. It's kind of funny.
Oh, like it would be swapped in this case? Like you're waiting for the
Yeah, if
salesperson?
no, if you're a sales trainee, you get a prompt that is like someone's calling about a big deal and you're the only one around who could possibly get information.
Mm.
It's kind of
I
funny.
see. That is funny.
So,
Um,
all right. So, are you going to leave a message then?
I'm gonna leave a message.
All right. Tell Derek the information is being compiled. You discover a common interest in car repair bills and discuss the subject until the regional sales manager calls with information. You appear superbly efficient, but a poor selector of automobiles.
Cool, that part does not actually matter with my job, so that's okay.
Mm-hmm. You did a good job. You were in this position for 2 years.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, jobs start taking more. The,
More
both the
time.
longer you're at the game and the higher up you go.
Okay.
So
Having the
you'll be
perfect.
remembered for having the perfect sales personality, the humor you maintain even in a crisis, and having good customer relations.
I was about to say, yeah, we make a joke out of the fucked up car. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get in trouble with my boss about it.
No, you didn't piss off the head of the head of the department.
This time around.
Hey, you got job level 5s available.
Hey,
You
and
could
we're
be an
back to the
assistant product
engineer.
manager, an engineer, a production foreman, a compensation supervisor, or an accounting supervisor.
Alrighty, I think in this we'll bounce back to what we were originally doing and we can do engineer.
All right, let's go engineer.
Yeah.
You got the job.
Nice.
All right, you make 40K per year. You have a cubicle. You got a working telephone and matching furniture in your cubicle.
None. Ooh. Cute.
You
Oh
get
wow, that's so much
you get
money.
2 chairs that look the same.
Yes! Yes!
All right. Conrad Edison assigned you to a prestigious project, working on the M&M4 microcomputer design review. Your joy turns to gloom when you find a design flaw in a product component. Now you can disclose the flaw, hide the flaw, or fix the flaw and not tell anyone.
Ooh. Um, so obviously we don't want to hide the flaw, but if we disclose the flaw, there'll be some delays. And we're working on the review for it. So technically, that wouldn't be my job to work on the flaw. And I'm also an engineer in general. Um, in this case, I know in the past I've been remembered for my resourcefulness. Hmm. Disclose or to fix? I think I'm just gonna fix it.
Fix the flaw
And
and not tell anyone?
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm gonna say it's something I can fix.
Ignorance is bliss for the rest of MMC. You gain no recognition, but superior ability cannot long be concealed. Award yourself the Nobel Peace Prize, or at least a couple of long lunches.
Oh, I thought this was saying at first, "Oh, you're getting the Nobel Peace Prize." I'm like, from that?
Also, we are now in an ad break. We're going to go ahead and take a break for a few minutes before we continue. So go
Mhm.
ahead and do whatever you need. Get a drink, stretch your legs. I'm going to be getting myself some water.
Yeah, I was about to say, go get yourself some water. I'll
So we'll
just
be
be
back in a
here.
minute, folks.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. I got myself my water. I left it in my car after work. So it took like the whole break to get there.
Doing the entire trip.
All right. Senior management has dragged its heels on salary increases while total MMC profits have skyrocketed. That This doesn't sound familiar at all, does it?
Whoa.
Now a company-wide movement is fomented by Brighton Star and other engineers to get royalties on inventions. You must choose to either join the job action, oppose the job action, or tell Brighton you back the job action while telling Con Edison you support management.
Ooh, okay, so number 3. Oh, sorry, I dropped something. Brighton Star was the guy who asked me to make a rocket for his kid. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
Joining the action, that's gonna be like kind of like when they were trying to get me to join the union. So we're going back to the union stuff.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's quite as serious as the union, though.
Yeah, not quite as serious. Opposing the job action. Probably still wouldn't be good with the coworkers. I'm surprised he's asking me again, because if I remember, my coworkers weren't a fan of me at the end before I had to switch departments.
It's in the past, apparently.
Yeah, apparently it's in the past. And then Con Edison, you tell him you support the management. I feel like, hey, I'm a swole guy, but I gotta agree. Hey, I've been doing a lot. And hey, our salaries can also be increased. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna join the job action this time.
Alrighty. You maintain solidarity with your fellow engineers. You share sidewalk time and your last stick of gum with them as well. Returning to work at the end of the job action, you discover your personal belongings have all been looted except for your tie from your brother-in-law.
Damn.
Fucking desk vultures, let me tell you.
Desk vultures, man. Does that mean I got fired?
No.
Oh, okay.
But man,
I mean,
no.
hey, I had a picture of the CEO. I hope someone stole that.
And no, Toge wasn't striking or anything. It was they called it a job action.
Oh,
No,
Nina can't even hear us.
Her ears are not plugged in.
She doesn't have her AirPods in. We can't warn her through the earbuds.
Oh,
yeah,
but
definitely.
yeah, no. Let me tell you. So like, there was someone who like quit at my job once. They took their personal stuff with them. As soon as they were out of the building, everyone else just descended upon their desk to grab shit. It's like, yes, I need another monitor. I need a new keyboard. I need a new mouse. I need a different chair.
Just stealing
They
everything.
were fucking vultures.
That's funny. Thankfully with ours, nothing like that's too crazy. We did have someone who like got fired and like was swiftly escorted out and just grabbed what she could. And we discovered she had secret stashes of like company provided snacks, and she would just keep ordering more. Sean told me to fucking the phone. Okay, yay! She got the AirPods in.
Yay!
The AirPods are in. But yeah, we found a bunch of expired snacks that were technically not for us, but for our clients at the time. Nice. That she was looting.
Yeah, so I was told this by I think by Seishun once. My previous job, which is actually the company that Seishun still works for, I worked in the mailroom there, and I was told that so there were people who were let go because of COVID times.
Yeah.
And it turned out like when they were looking through like cleaning out the desks of the people who had gotten let go because of COVID, one of them just had a cabinet full of stashed mail.
That they just stole?
It was just sitting in their cabinet. Like, they didn't take the mail or anything. They were making it disappear to make the mail disappear without actually, like, doing what they were supposed to do with it.
Oh my god.
So there was just a whole cabinet of unopened mail that clients never got.
I was about to say, was it for them or for clients? But you just answered that.
It's a combination, but mostly client, because they did client mail forwarding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the mail that was supposed to be forwarded to the clients, but they had the digital. At least they had that. But yeah, that job. The clients that wanted their physical copies got really mad if they didn't get them.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. I think the closest other thing to that was we had a different person who left, who essentially was there for more than 6 months and wasn't fully trained because she kept avoiding it. She was like, "Oh, I don't want to do it right now."
Hmm.
That's what she would say to my coworkers, and they're like, "Well, she doesn't want to do it right now, so we literally can't do it right now."
Uh-huh.
And apparently my coworkers were like looking through her area because they were cleaning it out, and he was actually going to move offices. One of them was going to move into the office she had because it
Yeah.
was more like it was actually like more efficient if he was in that office instead.
Uh-huh.
And they found a ton of paperwork that just I think was supposed to end up somewhere else that she just held on to and had a bunch of notes of ask this person how to do this because she wasn't fully trained on it
Oh no.
and pretty much didn't really learn it. And they were like, they looked at all of it and they were like, and it was from like months before she quit too, some of this
So the
paperwork.
whole time she was just stockpiling the things she didn't know how to do.
Yes.
Oh
And
god.
didn't go ask questions. And literally, my coworkers were like, "She never asked me about this. Did she ask you about this?" And they were like, "No." And this was all on the office side too. So like, they came to us and they had this super thick stack of the papers because like they weren't usable anymore. Anyways, we didn't need them,
Uh-huh.
and we just like they went and the shred was like they had to go across the lab, and so they were like, "This was all in our office." And then a few hours later, we found more in our office.
Oh
It
god,
was
no.
like the same size. It was crazy.
All right. Well, let's keep on going here.
Hmm.
Politics begin to appear in the engineering department. Top engineers are vying for management positions. You are pressed to become involved. You decide to focus on work, avoid the situation, and study for an advanced engineering certificate, or get involved in the politics.
Ooh. Well, we know me. I don't like getting involved in the politics. I'm it's written down in my thing. I don't get involved in the politics. But hey, I want to I show that I have the drive to improve myself. And so, I'm going to avoid everything that's going on, but just for my own resume, I would love to have an advanced engineering certificate. So I
All
will avoid
right.
the situation and study for that.
Let's go. Advanced engineering certificate. You add to your personal credentials while maintaining neutrality. Conversations are diverted towards esoteric discussions of technology. Awe on the part of your fellow engineers quickly turns to boredom. Your strategy works.
Heck yeah. They just let me get my certificate in peace and to advance in the way that I want to. I don't
All
need to
right.
follow the status quo sometimes.
Mm-hmm. All right. You did a good job in your 2 years. You'll be remembered for your good interpersonal skills, standing up for product quality, acting counter to management's union policy, and staying out of office politics. You had your one thing where you're like, nah, I deserve more money.
Yeah, I had my one moment. And also yeah, and countering to the union policy. I'm surprised they're mentioning union in this case because at least if I remember in the prompt, union wasn't worded. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't
I,
mentioned as a word.
I don't
But yeah,
know
I'd say
how. I don't know what all these words mean.
yeah. It's
I.
just corpo jargon. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the economy is sad.
Aw. It's the first time it's been sad
You
since I got
can reach a
hired.
job level 6. You can
It's
try to
because of
be an
that
engineering
certificate.
project manager.
It's because of that certificate. We're going for it. I got
All
that
right.
certificate. I'm showing that I can do it.
And we
Even if
make it.
the economy is sad.
You're only remembered for good things. Yeah, I got the job.
Heck yeah.
All right. You are engineering project manager. You make 52,000 per year. Let's see, what do we got new here? Life insurance policy. Oh, electric pencil sharpener.
Oh, state of the art. State of the art.
So By the way, you still got that calculator open? How we doing on money?
Oh my god, I wish I could make this amount of money in the year.
what
I
what
wish.
what's it coming
You
out
wanna
to?
It's $139,468.21. With that kind of money, I think I could buy a house in California. I
you
think
could
I need a little bit
you could at
more.
least afford to look at them.
I can afford to look at them.
You must decide on the M&M4 memory component design approach. Pressure is applied by marketing, sales, and finance with all the obvious intentions. Do you go with a workable design, an advanced design, or form a committee to make the decision?
So the pressure is being applied by marketing, sales, and finance. And we're working on a memory component that we want to sell to the people. And so, if we want to like produce and sell it quicker and more, we want a workable solution. But also, I am a bit higher up in this case where sometimes you got to form a committee to make the decision. You got to hear the inputs of everyone. And this isn't everyone because usually marketing, sales, and finance that kind of is grouped to like one section of the company. It's not the whole company. So I think I'm going to form a committee to make a decision to help make the decision.
All right. Decision by committee, let's go. The committee resolves that the M&M4 is a good idea. In short, they are useless except to consume your budget for lunches. You must return to the option board and face this one yourself.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then in this case, I was going to go for the workable design because we want to make it easier to create to sell more.
All right, workable it is. This practical strategy guarantees a return on investment but does not gather state-of-the-art technology reviews. You note that the M&M4 is selling out, which is more than most Broadway shows can say.
Cheers to that.
Pursuing an idea on your own initiative, you develop a revolutionary memory chip concept. Unfortunately, Doug MacArthur, Senior Vice President of Operations, is not interested in revolutions. Your concept is rejected. Do you accept the decision, quit and start your own company, or bootleg the project? Once again,
Well,
you're
I know what
given the
number two is
option.
going to do.
Once again, you're given the option to go fucking make rockets.
Oh my god, I can make more rockets with these memory chips.
My rockets are going to have so much memory, you guys don't even know.
If I bootleg the project, unfortunately, that is going to go against Doug, and he's not going to be happy about that. And I need good graces if I want to keep climbing up. And I've been doing pretty good as an engineer, so I don't want to mess that up. So I think in this case, I'm just going to say, okay, I accept this.
Alright, yes, boss.
Yes, boss, I get it, boss. It's the 80s, boss.
You're not happy, but it isn't worth ending your future at MMC. Your initiative is recognized, if not rewarded. I will also spoil for you now since you're out of that spot. Bootlegging the project would have gotten you fired.
That's what I also thought is if you took the initiative and did something that the vice president said no to, I probably would have gotten fired.
You are managing a key M&M4 project segment. Ginny, or Guinea, I don't know, one of your younger but critical engineers is having marital problems. You decide to give her time off for personal affairs, give her lots of work, or call and complain to her husband.
Oh, so
Doesn't
the
number
first
3
one,
just sound grand?
oh, that sounds amazing. It's funny because it's like um the first one I feel like is like something they didn't really do back then, but it is something that like people would do nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, if this was a more current game, I'd be like, okay, like number one, I'd feel more confident in saying. Number two, the classic just overworking syndrome. But like that one is always just like you're just working them to the bone. But and hey, maybe working too much is what's causing the marital problems.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, like, I'm this person sometimes. Sometimes I just need to, like, do some work, and it helps, like, distract me from things outside of work
Uh-huh.
if I'm focusing on that instead. Um, but then calling and complaining to her husband, that's definitely, like, a boundary, and that is
That's
very inappropriate, I think, even for the '80s.
that's some soap opera shit.
That's some soap opera shit, but also we weren't very feminist back in this time. So, I think even though I said it's not really with the times, I think I'm still gonna say give her time off for the personal affairs. Because I do know, like, a lot of people, they know, like, "Oh, hey, if your personal problems are causing problems in the workplace, we want you to fix that
Get it
to
sorted,
improve."
come back.
Yeah, I know some like, even back then, I feel like they're like that, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 1.
All right. You judge the critical factors and back off. This isn't Dynasty. You don't need a soap opera at work.
That is so funny you and Nina mentioned soap opera.
Yeah. The game
Yeah.
mentions it too.
Yeah, the game you guys are thinking like the game.
You are right, Nina. Marital problems is a pretty vague thing.
Yeah. The veritable marital problems is
Yes,
definitely,
veritable marital problems.
yeah, veritable maritable.
You were the engineering project manager for 3 years and you did an average job. You'll be remembered for a lack of leadership instincts, your pragmatic decision making, not standing your ground under pressure, your good interpersonal skills, and supporting and having faith in your people.
Oh, that's kinda crazy that it said not stranding my ground under pressure, because the only other option that I could have done is get fired or quit.
Some jobs are traps like that where you just can't escape something negative.
Yeah, and also the lack of leadership instincts too, which I think is also probably linked to, or no, that one's linked for me going to the council,
Hmm.
probably. But
Uh,
also it's like nowadays people do councils, but I thought that was also a thing back then, but maybe I was wrong.
mhm. Also, okay, Nina, I got you. Veritable marital 6 times fast. There.
I had my finger up ready to count it 6 times for you. Beautiful. You can't ban the guy who's streaming.
I am unbannable.
Oh, thank you, Nina. Trail made it.
It is
I
very good.
commissioned him for it. Thank you.
All right, let's see what you got in your future here. The economy is unfortunately still sad.
Yeah, it's I like how it says it's now depressed, but it's been depressed. I know it's been
Yeah.
3 years, but still.
All right, so you're not moving up, but you have other job sixes available.
Yeah.
You can't ban yourself either, Seishun. You're a mod. I need you.
Assistant to the executive VP? I feel like that's gotta be like a 7 compared to the rest of these, right?
Well, it's just an assistant job. It's not like, it's not like when the executive vice president dies, you take his spot.
Yeah. I think it would be interesting to switch to being a plant manager, because it is similar to engineering, but I'm like physically there at the plant, you know?
Yeah, it's still operations, so it's still the same department.
Yeah, so we'll do assistant plant manager.
Yes, Nina, it's depressed. So it's flat. It is depressed.
Let's espresso depresso.
Alright, so assistant plant manager.
Yeah, I keep picking the threes.
Hmm. The first time you remembered for something bad.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? That's 3 to 1 for good and bad.
Yeah, and you got the
Yeah.
job. Alright, you make 56K per year. The only new thing here is the management workshop.
And hey, I've been there a whole decade now.
Uh-huh. 10 years of MMC.
At this point, all of my siblings but myself are born. The price technically at this point my salary went down.
Yeah, I think
It's now
this job's
131,000.
not worth as much.
Yeah.
Anyway, Doug MacArthur, the senior vice president of operations, says the quality control rejection rate is too high. He assigns you to correct the problem. Your response is that you must change the standards. You must fight Doug, change jobs, don't enforce the standards, or talk to all parties involved.
Ooh. So, what's funny is literally at work I've taken like a how to enact change like course thing.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like I was listening to it and I'm like, not even my company does this. I was like, my company literally, I can list 4 things that they did since we've merged with them, the corpo, and they have not done any of these. They have not
Nice.
done some of these essential parts, which is getting feedback from everyone. And if we're in the 80s, well, actually now technically we're in the 90s, but this is still made in the 80s.
Yeah, keep the
You're not
1982 mentality the whole way through.
Yeah, I was going to say we're in the 80s. So you're not talking to all the parties involved and getting their input. You have to just change the standards. You just have to change them. So that's what we're going to do. You got to change the standards if you want to see something, if you want to, like, if they say it's too high, you got to just change it.
You don't want to fight Doug?
No, I don't want to fight Doug. I already fought a superior.
The funny thing is, I have no idea if it means... if it would wind up being like you get into a shouting match with Doug, or if you walk up to Doug and sucker punch him. So we're going to change the standards?
We're going to change the standards.
Changing standards opens the door for a lower quality product. However, these may be realistic standards, especially if you had nothing to do with establishing the originals.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And yeah, get your card, Nina.
It may be lower quality, but hey, maybe the standards were just too high.
Plus, hey, you're pushing units out now.
Yeah, and I'm pushing more units out.
An investigation reveals that pre-assembled parts are causing quality control rejections. You must act to rectify the problem originating at your supplier, Meld Design Company. Do you order more parts to compensate, assemble parts at a higher price in the home plant, or pressure Meld for improvement?
Well, we can't make things more expensive. And if we order more of the same parts, we're just going to run into the same exact issues.
If we buy a whole bunch more, then we'll end up with more that are okay, right?
Hey, we're making change. That we want to see improvement now. And how we're going to see improvement is we're going to pressure meld for that improvement.
All right. Let's pressure
And it's not
meld.
our responsibility for improvement. We got to hand it off to someone else.
A little motivation can get the pre-assembled parts up to quota without disrupting your assembly procedures. Threatening to take your business elsewhere should qualify as a little motivation.
And that comes from the salesman background. Well, we can just pick a different client.
Disaster strikes while Barney Stone, the plant manager, is on vacation and you are in charge. Gale force winds knock down a wall sheltering expensive quality control equipment. Do you evacuate your personnel immediately, try to save the equipment, or call in Red-Adair?
Okay. I think if I recall during... Okay. Well, Red-Adair is that, like, publisher guy, the journalist thing, right?
Red-Adair, he was an American oil well firefighter. Became notable internationally as an innovator in the specialized and hazardous profession of extinguishing and capping oil well blowouts, both land-based and offshore, according to Wikipedia. So, for Call Reddit, that's basically the game saying, like, save us, Superman.
Yeah, that sounds like a Superman moment. Um, the issue is, if I remember at this time, like obviously unions are still a bit questionable, but I think safety has been more safety is of the workers is more important in the 80s. And you know what? I've been saving us some money anyways with the revenue and also uh already threatened Meld about making us better pre-assembled parts. And I feel like it's going to be harder to hire the men and train them and spend the money on all of that than it would be to buy more buy more quality control equipment. So I'm going to try to save the personnel.
Just say right now, if Pat were here, he'd be losing his shit
Oh,
about how long it's taking you to answer this question.
yeah, wait, hold on. Just I'm going to see something real quick before you press enter. Okay, cool. OSHA does exist at this point. That's all I needed to make
Yes.
sure. Yeah, no, OSHA is going to tell me to evacuate then, for sure.
Yeah. All your personnel make it safely to a shelter, except for one fanatic kite flyer who sees these winds as the opportunity of a lifetime. Thank God it's not a flood, or the surfers would be in the next county by now.
What the fuck is the eccentric kite flyer? I want to be that guy. That guy's
he's
employee of the
he's
month.
he's living his best life.
Hey, it sounds like the bosses aren't mad about the equipment.
I mean, you gotta save your people. Like,
Yeah, it's the more money and more pressure to get people and to train them than it is to get the equipment.
plus, you don't. It looks bad if you just let your employees
Die.
die.
Yeah, and that's gonna make it onto the news and stuff. So yeah.
All right, you were in the position for 3 years and again did an average job. You'll be remembered for compromising MMC's product quality, your good judgment, supporting and having faith in your people, and acting in a progressive and decisive manner.
I was acting pretty progressive, I will say, and then obviously it was a double-edged sword with compromising the product quality and saving the people, so
All right.
since the equipment got
The
damaged.
economy is expanding. I don't know, one president of
Uh
the Philippines just buried dead workers.
that
Oh,
unfortunately sounds about right.
the Philippines are a that's a whole
Big dollar sign.
thing that we could go into, but
That
I'm
is a
not
whole thing.
knowledgeable enough. I've only heard stories.
I have
Yeah,
heard
still
tales.
stuck in the sixes.
Damn. Alright, I want to be the assistant then to the executive VP. I want to see how that goes.
All right, assistant to executive vice president. You're remembered for good things.
Yeah.
The one with all the shoes. I don't know the people over there by name. I'll just have to take your word for it.
It sounds like a shoe collection. Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like martial law stuff. That reminds me, a coworker mentioned how Korea was in martial law for like just a few hours before their like government
With
was
a
like,
military
no,
who
we're
had
not.
absolutely no idea what the hell they were doing.
I think the military also didn't want to do it. I forget, but I do know it was less than 24 hours, and then that president immediately was booted because
It
my
was
friend
like
is South Korean and
it
told
was
me
like
about it.
4 hours. It's like the military was called in. They were standing around there not even sure what the hell they were even supposed to be doing. They get recalled and then they wake up the next morning and they're like, "Wait, we were called in as part of a coup attempt?"
Yeah, and like yeah, and literally
That
it
must
was
have been
like
crazy.
yeah, no, imagine what if that happened like a year or so before, and then it was like the band members of BTS were like called in because I think at that point all of them had finished their duty.
Yeah.
But it would have been very interesting, like, for them to come back and in interviews, people are trying to ask them about it, and they're like, "I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm just here
No
to
one knew
sing.
what the fuck happened there.
Yeah, I'm just here to sing."
All right, so You're assistant to the executive vice president. You make 59,000 per year. You have a cubicle, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, and unlimited boondoggles.
Unlimited boondoggles. Oh, I love having some unlimited boondoggles. That's the best way to kill time, especially if you're an assistant.
Brooks DuPont asks you to conduct a seminar on how to represent MMC to the news media. This subject deals with human perceptions and communications. You know that Vice President of Administration Joyce Stern is the best qualified person to handle the project. Do you recommend Joyce Stern? Suggest Joyce Stern co-chair? Ask her for help? Or suggest the workshop is a bad idea?
Ooh. I'm only an assistant now.
Right,
And
but
also this...
you are the assistant to the vice president, and he is... So this is something he's asking you to do.
Alright. And this is me specifically, he's asking me to conduct the seminar, not asking for, like, who to represent for it. You just know someone while you're being asked about this.
Yeah, it's just, you know that based off of what the seminar is going to be on, that, like, you know that this is Joyce Stern's wheelhouse, and that she could probably even do a better job than you.
I think I'm gonna ask if we can co-chair together, so that I am still doing it, but it also, like, it also shows that, like, I am capable of finding others who can do it alongside me.
Alright.
Like,
so
my resourcefulness.
We're gonna suggest Joyce Stern co-chair. Also, Seishun says your current salary is equivalent to $198,000 and $78.59.
Nice.
Your recognition of peer performance is commendable and makes Joyce Stern a fan of yours. Brooks begins to appreciate your political French word.
Savoir-faire. When you ask Curl, like...
I'm not even gonna try. Anytime something French comes up, I'll just embarrass myself if I try.
Yeah.
Brooks DuPont has just left for a 35th college reunion dinner. Malcolm Farnsworth III, the man, the myth, the legend, storms down the hall wanting to talk about a snag in the MAD program. Do you tell the truth, make up an excuse, or recommend equipping key executives with beepers?
Ooh. Wait, what if I want to talk about the MAD program?
I don't think he cares about what you have to say about it.
Dang. I feel like if I tell the truth, Brooks is gonna be angry with me. If I make up an excuse, that might not go well, but I feel like if I recommend equipping beepers on them, I feel like Malcolm would like that, or he'd be annoyed that I recommended something to him.
And what are they doing without beepers anyway?
I know, I was about to say,
it's the 80s. This is the height of beepers.
Yeah, that's why I still kind of want to say it, because I'm like, isn't this the time for beepers?
It really is.
Yeah. When I think of beepers, you might have been actually, this might have been, like, around your time, but, or, like, if you're, like, too old for this, maybe, I did really like watching the Mary-Kate and Ashley movie when I was younger. And there's and, like, essentially the whole thing is, like, they're under witness protection program because, some, like, high-end, like, jewelry thieves, like, saw them and their family, and literally, like, they're high-class, like, thieves, and so they had to go into witness protection. And the agent in charge of them, was, like, going crazy because they kept breaking their cover in witness protection, so they had to be switched around, like, 20 times. And he had a pager, and there's literally a whole cutscene of him nearly having a mental breakdown for how many times he got paged about them, where the final time where they paged him and it was, like, an actual emergency because, they were found out by the thieves, he literally flushes it down the toilet.
Like, done with this shit?
It's so good. It's such a funny movie. I remember I really enjoyed watching it when I was younger. But yeah, I think I'm gonna recommend the beepers because that's just funny.
All right. Malcolm says, "Beep beep my bleep." You make like a roadrunner trying to reach Brooks DuPont.
Oh, I see he didn't like that. I see I am the beeper.
Yes. During a follow-up meeting with MMC's travel agency, you are handed 6 first-class tickets to Barbados. The tickets were earned from MMC's expenditures with the travel agency. You decide to keep the tickets, keep some of the tickets, give the tickets to MMC, or start a travel agency with your 6 tickets. You're just gonna make a
Oh
whole
yes.
agency.
I feel like personally for me, I think it's more of a personal thing. I don't care. I don't want to go to Barbados. And like it's like it's more of like I don't really care that much, and also it is like a kiss ass thing. So I'd probably just give the tickets to them,
All right.
to MMC, because I'm like, hey, as someone else probably wants to go. I don't really want to go.
Brooks DuPont advises you to set up a special trip for the 2 of you and 4 select customers. You must buy suntan oil yourself.
Oh shit, I guess I'm going to Barbados.
All right. You were in the position for 3 years and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for your team player instincts, getting the influential Joyce Stern on your side, the humor you maintain even in a crisis. I think the beeper thing might have been
Okay,
taken as a joke.
okay, I'm glad that he enjoyed it. I thought it was like it was taken as a joke, but a bad joke. But it looks like he still liked it.
Your impeccable honesty and consistently following MMC policies.
Yeah, I was gonna say also, I think if I took that too, it would be technically like gifting and bribery if I kept the tickets.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
sure what all is going on there. That it's definitely something you didn't want your hands on, I don't think.
yeah, exactly.
The
Alright, these
economy is
are all great.
expanding.
Nice.
Can we see job level 7?
Let's see.
It's 7
Oh, it's
across the
all 7!
goddamned board. Let's go. You can even get back into operations.
Yeah, I can get back into operations. Assistant personnel manager, assistant to the treasurer? Wait, assistant personnel manager? That's one under the guy who interviewed me. I'm
Yes.
forgetting his name now, but that is the guy under.
Jason Parlay, if I remember right.
Yeah, Jason Parlay.
I
Who's also
do
pretty.
remember a fair amount of the names from this game. I've been through it a few times.
The very basic ones. Product control, like I was like okay with that. I kind of
Yeah.
had fun being an assistant, so I think I want to be assistant to the personnel manager.
Well, these aren't assistant 2. These are assistant
Oh
personnel.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is I am assisting Jason now.
Yeah, and I would say, yeah, production control would be your operations job. There's 2 marketing jobs.
Yeah, and then the
Actually,
sales manager.
sales, and then personnel is, personnel, and then assistant to the treasurer is finance.
Yeah.
So what would you like to go into?
I think assistant personnel manager. That sounds fun.
All right, assistant personnel manager. You're remembered for your good judgment, and you got the job.
Heck yeah.
All right.
All right.
You make 78,000 per year. You have a private office, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, a Chevy company car. You get to go to a management workshop, and you have matching furniture.
An 82 plus 16, I would theoretically be in 1998 at this point.
Getting ready for the Y2K party during this job.
Yeah, we're getting ready for Y2K. I've been here for nearly 2 decades. These kids don't even know.
Kids these
Now my
days. Kids these days don't know the Y2K. They don't know what they missed.
yeah. I'm now getting 156,000. Probably as like the years progress, the numbers are gonna get a bit smaller, I think. Because it's getting closer to the inflation, you know?
It actually doesn't adjust for that, though.
Ah, I
All right, so
see.
You are interviewing Vincent, an applicant highly recommended by Brooks DuPont. During the interview, some new information comes to light. Vincent is the president's nephew and was institutionalized for kleptomania. Do you keep the information to yourself? Talk to Brooks DuPont, recommend the employee newsletter do a special on kleptomaniacs, or tell Joyce Stern, the vice president of administration.
Oh, it doesn't say what you're interviewing this guy for, but Brooks DuPont was the vice president.
Yes, he is the executive vice president.
So he's not, this isn't his nephew.
No, it is Malcolm Farnsworth III's nephew.
Oh, okay. Oh, now that is a hard one. If I keep the information to myself, we're gonna have some stealing happening. If I talk to Brooks DuPont, I feel like he would know about this and he's gonna ask me to keep this under the covers.
Possibly.
It's funny, recommend the employee newsletter to do a special on kleptomaniacs. I feel like that's not gonna lead anywhere.
I feel like that would be the least effective, but also, like, that's honestly probably the worst option.
I think that's the worst option.
For several reasons.
And hey, guess what? I'm buddies with Joyce! And she's vice president of administration, so, like, she would be in charge of, like, hiring people if she's a part of administration, right?
I believe so.
I think that's... Yeah, I believe so. So, you know what? Joyce and I are pretty tight. I'm gonna go talk to Joyce about this.
Joyce!
Joyce!
Joyce, I have a problem.
Joyce!
Joyce Stern won't touch this one with a 10-foot pole. It comes back to you faster than summer in San Francisco. Please make another selection.
Dude!
You walked into her office. She saw the name Vincent on the folder you were carrying. She said no.
Don't ask.
She said, do not put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh. Oh, I feel like if I talk to Brooks, though, then it's gonna ruin our relationship about it. And then, obviously, if I keep the information to myself, then I'm causing some corruption. I almost want to do the newsletter now, because I think it would be funny.
I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes Nepo babies are just gonna Nepo baby.
Yeah, sometimes Nepo babies are just gonna Nepo babies. But I think it would just be really funny if, like, hey, you guys should talk about kleptomaniacs, just so we can get a highlight. But, but that might be, like, retaliation.
It's usually not seen as a good thing if you're singling out an employee like that.
Exactly. Shit, I think I might need to keep this to myself. I think Nepo Baby might just need a Nepo Baby.
Alright, you gotta keep it to yourself?
Yeah.
Alright. Surely Brooks DuPont was aware of the applicant's former tendencies. If Brooks says nothing, you shouldn't either. Besides, this is America. Everyone's innocent until proven guilty.
Dude was institutionalized! He is guilty!
Maybe he got better.
I don't know.
Vincent, an applicant highly recommended by Brooks DuPont, is rejected by Joyce Stern. Brooks DuPont holds you responsible for the action. What do? Ask Joyce to set the record straight? Accidentally route Vincent's application to Brooks DuPont's office, or take the rap?
Ooh. Well, I thought Joyce didn't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. Why didn't she help me out earlier? I feel like even if I didn't try to do that with her, I was gonna end up to this part anyways. Accidentally route Vincent's application to Brooks DuPont, but that is more corruption than Nepo Baby's gonna Nepo Baby. I think I might just take the rap for this one. Be like, yeah, sorry.
You gonna take the rap?
That was beyond me. But sorry. Sometimes you just gotta say sorry, boss.
Alright, we're gonna take the rap. Brooks DuPont has an eye on you, and he's not smiling. Joyce Stern is setting a new world's record for backpedaling. You can only grin and bear it.
Yeah.
No
Sometimes
one is
unfortunate
coming out of this
happen.
situation great.
Yeah, no one's coming out of this situation great, but I feel like he would not have been coming out of that situation great if it went through.
During hectic preparation for a board of directors presentation on hiring procedures, you receive a message that your father has been hospitalized with severe appendicitis. Do you make a presentation in record time, go directly to the hospital, or ask to postpone the presentation?
So if I remember, appendicitis, I think even in this time, wasn't that big of a problem. Because you just need the surgery to take out the appendix. And I think at this time was like I'm pretty sure like it became like pretty commonplace for having the procedure. I know nowadays it's definitely not like a big deal. But I think if anything, especially because DuPont is not happy with me, I'm probably just gonna make a presentation in record time. We're gonna cook that presentation and then book it. It doesn't say I need to present it.
Yes, Cuss. Your dad would want you to ignore him and make a presentation. He'll be so proud.
He'll be. I mean, also he's probably in surgery at this point.
Quite possibly. So you're gonna walk in there. All right, we're gonna do a speed run on this. Y'all don't know what a speed run is. It's gonna take about 20 years for that to be a thing, but don't worry.
Yeah, you got 20 years. But yeah, my dad's probably gonna be in surgery, so I'm not even there. Like, if you think about it, in America, you're just wasting time. I'm thinking about this as an unfortunate corpo capitalist.
So you're gonna try to you're gonna speed run the presentation?
We're gonna speed run the presentation.
You might survive this tactic if you have a good performance record. On a personal basis, the board will appreciate your concern, as long as you give a good presentation.
Hey.
You were in the job for 3 years and you did an average job. You'll be remembered for antagonizing Brooks DuPont, your team player instincts, and not showing compassion for your family.
Damn, wait!
The way they word that, just...
The way they word that is if, like, they all know, but, like, if I'm just gonna make the presentation and leave, like, they don't need to know. That's kind of funny, though. I guess...
The economy's sad again, by the way.
Yeah, economy's sad.
But you still have 7.
Dang. Alrighty. Well, maybe we can go back to, let's go to Market Research Manager.
Alright, Market Research Manager. You're remembered for good things, and you got the job.
Heck yeah.
Alright, you make $81K per year. You got garage parking now.
And a private office. I got a company car again.
Matthew and Little, an outside market research firm, makes a pitch for your research business. This could greatly impact MMC's marketing effort on the M&M4 and MAD computer systems. Do you recommend against the deal to protect your position? Recommend Matthew and Little, or ask Matthew and Little for a job?
I just leave.
So basically, they're an outside firm that does the same thing your department does.
Yeah. Well, if they're gonna impact, then I don't want to work at that. I don't want to lose my job, and it doesn't. And it's like, all it's saying is they're just making a pitch, but they're not saying that they're going to improve it. They're not going to improve our business. It doesn't say that. It just says it's a pitch. So I'm going to recommend against it. Because why do something if it's not showing any benefits?
Right.
They didn't tell me there's any.
Matthew and Little is much too expensive, you argue. Why spend money for 6 of their researchers to sit around all day when you can do it for so much less?
Hey, you know what? If you think about it, they're splitting my pay between 6 people. So in this case, they're getting paid less than I would be. So I'm getting more money. Girl mathing it.
The executive vice president, Brooks DuPont, demands a premature release of research information on the M&M4 project. He wants to create investor interest on Wall Street. Do you comply, wait for project completion, or blame Matthew and Little for delays?
Well, we're not working with Matthew and Little, so I can't blame them for delays.
Well, it's
Brooks,
possible that all that business with them just, it took up your attention, so you couldn't get the research information together.
that's true. And, but I feel like it is going to use the previous information against me if I do that, being like, oh, I rejected their thing, so we're not working with them. Um, and if I wait for project completion, Brooks DuPont's not gonna like me any more than he does now. We started out good at the start, but it's not really going well. I think I just gotta comply.
Release some premature information.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
just comply.
Incomplete figures lead to embarrassing situations. Investors abandon the project in droves. Brooks DuPont demands to know how you could let this happen. You claim he wouldn't listen to you. He still won't.
Damn, that's crazy.
The Wall Street Journal asks for an interview based on your research information. You realize dealing with the press is a double-edged sword. It can cut for you or just cut you. You decide to agree, decline, refer them to Malcolm Farnsworth III, or refer them to Matthew and Little.
I don't know why we would refer to Matthew and Little still. I kind of want to refer them to Malcolm. Be like, hey, that's our top guy.
You want info, you get it from the source.
Yeah, get it from the
The
source.
man
Get it from the
himself.
big man. Get it from the big man. He
Gotta
loves
send-
beepers.
You gotta send them the. Yes, he loves beepers.
He loves beepers.
Ask him about the beeper story. He'll laugh.
He'll laugh.
So you gotta send them over to Malcolm.
We're gonna send him over to Malcolm.
Good points for modesty and discretion, and a chance to work directly with Malcolm Farnsworth. The Wall Street Journal loves him and ignores your research entirely while concentrating on Malcolm's sailing exploits. Malcolm congratulates you on a great success.
That can be a good thing since we did release the premature info.
Hey, you did the job for 3 years and you did a good job. You'll be remembered.
I'm still antagonizing him.
Yep, you'll be remembered for opposing the sometimes influential Matthew and Little, again antagonizing Brooks DuPont, not standing your ground under pressure, your team player instincts, and pleasing Malcolm Farnsworth III.
Hey, we're pleasing Malcolm Farnsworth. That over all the negatives, that's the positive. Malcolm likes me.
The other positive is the economy is fair.
Nice.
You have a job level 8 available. You can try and be the group product manager.
Ooh. Let's go. Let's go.
You're remembered for good things.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you are currently 40 years old. Been with the company
Nice.
22 years. You make $94,000 a year. You have a private office, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, a Buick company car, and personalized stationery.
Oh, nice. It's all got my name on it.
All right. While preparing for the M&M4 launch, you develop a new product idea with significant market potential. What do you do with it? Present it to MMC, sell it to venture capitalists, or secretly develop it in your garage?
Ooh. Well, secretly developing it, I'm gonna get in trouble for that, like I would have gotten in trouble for bootlegging the project. If I sell it to venture capitalists, my job's not gonna be happy that I didn't tell it to them. So in this case, if I want to keep my job and show myself in the workplace, I'm gonna present it to them.
All right. This could be the start of a major opportunity. MMC has the capability to deliver the product, and you may be an important cog in the operation.
Let's go.
You are not copied on a series of memos from Elaine Pierce, one of your marketing product managers, to the vice president of marketing, Sam Danger. You decide to ask for a briefing, fire Elaine, or write a negative memo to Sam Danger.
What the heck? I feel like 2 and 3, like, I feel like this is a trap, more so in the sense of there's two very obviously wrong answers. Then there is,
How upset are you with Elaine about this?
what the fuck, Elaine? What the fuck? I'm just gonna ask for a briefing. Be like, hey, what was this?
This is a good way to get caught up on the situation while indirectly expressing a desire to be copied on future memos. An intelligent employee will take the hint.
Take the fucking hint, Elaine, I swear to God.
Sam Danger asks you to attend a client meeting. Scheduled at the same time is a previously arranged meeting with the Vice President of Public Relations, Benton Bowles, to write a speech for Malcolm Farnsworth III. You decide to decline the client meeting, cancel the speech meeting, or go to half of each meeting. And we will save your decision and the deliberations until after the break is done.
Perfect, because I will be using the restroom while we do this. So I'll be right
Alrighty.
back.
Take 5, folks. All right, we are back. So, what do you think about the meeting situation here?
This meeting. It sucks that there's just no option for can we just reschedule?
Right?
I think if anything, because I already had a previously arranged meeting, I have to keep that meeting. And I'm gonna have to decline the client meeting, even though Sam Danger is my boss. Gotta tell him, I'm sorry, man, I'm working on something for our CEO. I'm working with our PR guy.
All right, decline the client meeting.
Yeah. And it would be extremely unprofessional to go half to each meeting. They will see me leave. They will notice that I leave.
You cater to Malcolm Farnsworth III, but be prepared to accept responsibility for poor sales performance during the next quarter. Sam will blame you for all future events, including lunar eclipses.
Now that's petty. That's pretty petty. Dude, I'm doing stuff for the CEO.
The business world is nothing but, it's nothing if not petty.
That is true.
All right, you were in the position for 4 years. You did a good job. You'll be remembered for your team player instincts, providing MMC with new products, your good interpersonal skills, your open manner of addressing problems, offending Sam Danger, and once again pleasing Malcolm Farnsworth.
Well, you know what? We're 2 for 2 on pleasing Malcolm, and you know what, Sam? I still have good interpersonal skills even for declining that client meeting.
So, ha!
Ha!
Economy is fair. You have a job level 9. You can become the vice president of marketing.
Wait, isn't that what Sam Danger was? Isn't that what he was?
I think he's senior vice president of marketing.
Oh, it might be. So now I'm working right under him.
You want to go
So
for it?
yeah, let's go for it. It might not be good.
You are remembered for offending Sam Danger and compromising MMC's product quality, but you're remembered for your team player instincts and providing MMC with new products.
I feel like they're gonna see the new products and see that. Let's see.
You got
I
the job.
Let's go.
All right, you are 44 years old. You make $119K per year in 1982 money.
3-hour lunches.
You have stock options. You have an expense budget. You have 3-hour lunches.
I mean, hey, I'm working on salary, so
Like, what do you do with 3-hour lunches every day?
anything. 3-hour lunches. We'll take it.
I think the answer is whatever you want. Woo! 369 nice, $299.07 today.
That'd be so nice if that was my for the real one.
Yeah, when you could afford to, when looking at houses in California, to actually step inside when you're looking at them.
Yeah.
And bring Switch and Steam Deck, yes. Your
If they were
1982
invented.
Steam Deck. Bring. Wait, I was gonna say bring your Game Boy, but I think we're still too early for that.
I was gonna say, can I bring my Atari? No, at this point, I would have my own beeper. I'm gonna be playing on my beeper. I'm gonna be playing Pong on my beeper.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Production is way up, and MMC needs to generate more sales. This entails expanding markets. You decide to enter new foreign markets or push domestic sales.
Hey, technology. We're technology. Technology is gonna be important. I feel like at this point, like we're trying to communicate with each other. I feel like it'd be really cool if we just expanded onto new markets, foreign markets.
Foreign markets, let's go.
We're gonna be ambitious.
Virgin Sales Territories offer a test of marketing skills and the 3 Berlitz language courses you've just signed up for. Be sure to have all your health shots though, and expect an enduring relationship with jet lag.
Jet lag, my beloved and hated.
you're beloathed, I believe is the word for that.
Yeah, my beloved.
You see an opportunity to broaden the MMC product line into printers. An inventor has approached you with a working prototype that has great potential. It even appears to work. Do you present the opportunity to MMC, pass on the deal, or develop the opportunity for yourself? You have been asked a flavor of this question 3 times on this run.
Yeah, I think I've been asked this like 3 or 4 different times. Wait, if I'm developing the opportunity for myself, does that mean, like, working on the side again?
I
Or does
think
that mean I'm
so.
taking his
I,
credit,
I
you
think you'd be Googling that again.
Oh, man. Okay, well, hey, like I've said before, I don't wanna get fired, and this is gonna give me good recognition, and I'm known for finding these crazy opportunities, so we're gonna present this.
All right. The strategy is accepted and brings production up to capacity. You generate sales increases without adding to the sales force. You get to dance with the president's only child at the company party.
That's pretty awesome. Nepotism.
Yeah, let's go. As a result of extensive travel, you are laid up with infectious hepatitis. For recovery, you choose total rest 6-month recovery or work at home convalescence 12-week recovery.
Damn, okay. So yes, we would want the total rest, but you can never rest in the world of capitalism.
Fucking Toge partied a little too hardy.
Partied a little too hard, he got hepatitis, and I'm pretty sure the vaccine was not out at this time. I think it was the 90s for hepatitis. And also depends on which ones.
So you want to say wake me up in 6 weeks or I'm I'm having surgery but I'll still be available on on my phone if you need me.
I'll still be available by electronic mail if you need me. We're going number 2.
Number
And on my
2.
my beeper. On my beep.
Yes, your beeper. You stay in touch with events but exert little influence. During your prolonged recuperation, you get to know your family again and find that you like them.
Yeah, remember when I treated my dad like shit earlier? Hey, Dad.
Dad,
I'm sick now. You wanna
we're
go visit me in the
cool,
hospital?
right?
Yeah, we're cool, right? We're so cool.
Malcolm Farnsworth III storms into your office. Startup on the M&M4 has been delayed, and you swear Malcolm Farnsworth's the first and second are in the room helping him yell at you. Your defense is it's manufacturing's fault. You don't know. Take responsibility, or the delay is not apparent.
Well, if I say the delay's not apparent, Malcolm's yelling at me in here because it is apparent. Lately when I've been taking
I don't know what
responsibility,
you're talking about.
I don't know, man. Here, hey, you want to be petty. We were just talking about that. And capitalism is a dog eat dog world. It's the manufacturing's fault. I have no control of that. I'm marketing here.
You tell him it's manufacturing's fault.
It's manufacturing's fault.
Frank Herman, the vice president of manufacturing, contemplates rearranging your face so that your nose and left ear become next door neighbors.
Well, hey, you know what?
Well, you were in the position
I'm
for...
above him. I'm pretty sure.
You're equal to him.
We're equal.
Because you were both vice presidents. So you were in the position for 4 years and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for providing MMC with new products, the healthy attention paid to your personal life, and alienating Doug MacArthur and Frank Herman.
Oh. Well, hey, you know what? I pissed off Doug earlier. Yeah, I was about to say, that's dog eat dog world of capitalism,
just add
baby.
them to the list.
That's just corporate for you.
You
Like
pissed
I
off
said,
a lot of the lower people too by not joining the union.
Yeah, I pissed off a lot of lower people, but then we kind of made up.
So
yeah,
like Brooks DuPont doesn't like you, Sam Danger doesn't like you, Doug
yeah.
MacArthur and Frank Herman don't like you.
I don't
A
think
lot
Doug
of the
liked me
lower people don't
beforehand.
like you. You got kind of a weird thing going on with Joyce Stern. I don't know where that's really sitting anymore.
I don't know where that's sitting. We haven't had a talk with her in a bit, and the CEO loves me. CEO loves me.
Mm-hmm. The economy is fair, and you can become the senior vice president of marketing.
Wait, I can. Hold on, I'm not gonna do this, but I can take Frank's job right now. I can take
You
Frank's
could
job.
certainly try.
Yeah,
That
but
would be petty.
that would be really petty. But we're climbing dog eat dog world. I'm going for senior vice president of marketing.
You're remembered for good things, especially pleasing Malcolm Farnsworth.
Yup, see? Dog eat
Yeah,
dog
got the
world.
job.
Heck yeah.
183,000 per year. You are 48 years young. You got plenty of time left to spend that money.
Yeah, I was about to say I would be surprised if the retirement age, or I feel like the retirement age is going to be 60 or 65. So probably
I'm
this might be the last step.
I'm not sure where it is. I thought I knew where it was, and then people have gone past what I thought it was, so I no longer remember.
Mm. Yeah,
I'll
because
have
I know
to I'll have to
AARP is
revisit.
65.
Yeah. I'll have to revisit the dude that I watched that introduced me to this game, and I know he mentions it a couple times.
Yeah.
But
Or,
yeah,
hold on.
look at
What if
all
I
these
just
nice
looked it up
perks.
now? What is the retirement age in Executive Suite?
Oh man, if you find any information about this game, there's no way
I mean,
you're going to find information about this game.
there's a whole Wikipedia article. 75. It says it on the Wikipedia
Wow,
article.
really? Nice.
Yeah.
75. You heard it here, folks.
I got 30 about 35 more years or
To get
25
up
more years.
2 more job levels.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Country club membership and I get the Mercedes now. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You are involved in strategy planning for a major new product introduction, the Mad Computer. You choose to confer with Malcolm Farnsworth III, Brooks DuPont, Doug MacArthur, all of the above or none of the above.
Ooh, so this is funny because I pissed off 2 of these guys.
I will
So
say
if I
it's not gonna pull a lot of that stuff in. A lot of the jobs are pretty insular in how they work.
so in this case, I would not be remembered about how I pissed them off.
No.
Okay.
The game is not
Mm,
that complicated. I kind of wish it was. I would appreciate a modern version where it was that
yeah.
complicated.
Yeah, let's see who developed this game. Armand Corporation, can you come back?
That I would kill for a modern version of this game. Like, keep it the same format too, but like
Yeah.
have it so like, you know, impressions of you between different people are remembered. You know, maybe have some art and some music.
Yeah.
I think
I
it'd be pretty good.
yeah, and I think here I'm gonna go with all of the above because these are all really high up guys.
This is the Elite Four here.
Yeah, we're doing the Elite Four right now.
Diplomatic way of doing it yourself, particularly since resolution by committee is usually non-committal at best. You remember that, where they were like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
The senior vice presidents of finance and operations struggle for the executive vice president spot as Brooks DuPont approaches retirement. You decide to choose sides, stay neutral, start your own coalition, or attentively support Malcolm Farnsworth III.
Wait, but he's higher up than this,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you're coming from here, but
But yeah, this is interesting. So Brooks DuPont is approaching retirement now, so he
oh
won't be a
no.
problem for me. Um,
Brooks DuPont's not gonna be around anymore. Whatever will we do?
Whatever will we do? I don't really want to. Hey, if this was me back 30 years ago, I would stay neutral. But I've been balls deep in the world of capitalism. Capitalism is not. Capitalism is a fickle mistress, and sometimes you gotta show what you can do. You gotta make the choice. I think I'm gonna choose sides, especially because these are technically people I'm equal to,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, other senior VPs.
yeah, other senior VPs. So
You're
I'll
gonna
choose.
choose
I'll choose
sides?
sides. We'll see how
Alright.
this goes.
You alienate one candidate, but establish yourself as the top remaining senior vice president under the new executive vice president. You can afford to wait. You're still young.
Ah,
The time has come to introduce the new line of Mad computers. At the major product introduction, who do you use as a spokesperson? The president, the executive vice president, the senior vice president of operations, or yourself?
So president's Malcolm, right?
Yes.
And then executive is DuPont,
Well, he
which
retired and someone else took his
I think
place, and
it said he was approaching retirement, so I think he's still there.
I think they said that the new person was in, and you supported
Um,
them.
oh, okay. Senior Vice President Operations was one of the two people, but it didn't tell me which person won.
No, it didn't.
Um, I feel like at this point, like when you're doing product introductions, your spokesperson, um, you always want it to be the president. He's the face of the company. He's got to present this.
Yep. Like you put Bill Gates up there to show off Windows 98 and have a blue screen happen.
Exactly. Or Steve Jobs when it was Steve Jobs and he was alive. Like, they don't care who the fuck I am. They care
All
who
right.
Malcolm is.
So you gonna put Malcolm up there?
We're putting Malcolm up there.
Good if Malcolm Farnsworth is your consultant on the project. If not, he reads his annual address to the National Circuit Breakers Association by mistake and confuses everyone, including the mad computers.
Okay, he was a consultant because I talked to all of them.
You brought on everyone.
I brought on everyone, so this is a good thing.
All right, you did this for 4 years and you did an average job. You have good interpersonal skills, some indiscreet involvement in office politics, and a third time pleasing Malcolm Farnsworth.
That is keeping me running. That's what's keeping the cog turning.
The economy is expanding.
Hell yeah.
But you're back down to job level 9.
No! No! I could be vice president public relations.
By the way, this means we've now gone back in time and Brooks DuPont is executive VP again.
Yeah. That means he's back. Okay, I think it'd be funny if I made myself vice president of manufacturing like we talked about earlier. Was it that one that I had mentioned? Oh, I don't remember the position now of the guy. And I'm like, isn't it that guy right now? And he's pissed off with me.
I forget.
I think it was manufacturing.
I mean, if you want to go for manufacturing.
Yeah, because I remember I blamed it on the manufacturers.
All right. You're remembered for your good
Frank.
judgment, your team player instincts. You're remembered for alienating Doug MacArthur and Frank Herman and compromising MMC's product quality. But you got the job.
I still get hired. I still get the job.
All right.
So I took Frank's job.
All right, and you took a little hit here financially, but you're doing fine.
We're back to the Buick. That's okay. I still got the private office. Still got the stock.
Administration notes that personnel turnover in MMC's home plant is nearly 60% annually. Productivity seems to be high. Your response is let a productive situation persist, discipline the plant manager, Barney Stone, or institute an employee communications plan through Benton Bowles, the vice president of public relations.
I was at this, We do have the turnover, but the productivity is high, but we can make it even higher. Or we can make the turnover even lower and keep the productivity high if we do a communications plan. So I'm going to go with the communications plan.
Alrighty. The opportunity to air complaints and opinions can take the steam out of this teapot. At worst, Benton Bowles will bore the employees into passivity.
Yeah.
Quality control problems surface in the home plant while training new employees to take over for strikers. B.T. Barnum, Senior Vice President of Marketing. Senior Vice President of Marketing, huh?
Oh wow.
Files an official... That you were that.
BT
Files an
Barnum.
official complaint with the executive committee. Do you ask for a full report? Do you shut down the production line? Do you proceed and investigate? Or do you fire Hewitt, the quality control manager?
I think I would ask for a full report because I need a full report of the complaint, right?
All right, full report. Let's go.
Yeah.
You make a slow, cautious inquiry into the situation. Just getting people to think about quality control may improve the situation. You are also delaying, hoping something else arises to distract the executive committee.
We're just playing the long con.
You are caught up in a major political battle as different plants compete for production orders on the M&M4 line. You decide to build M&M4 at the home plant, the international plant, or the new Sunbelt plant.
Ooh, you're caught up in the different plants complete for production orders. Well, I did help expand to the foreign market, but technically we went back in time, so that hasn't happened yet. The new Sunbelt plant, I feel like that's something that maybe was previously introduced and is now being brought up. And the home plant technically got damaged and I fucked it up.
Well, I mean, that's
And that
probably
was
resolved by
remembered.
now. That was like 12 years ago at this point.
Oh, that's true. I think it should go to the new plant because it's newer and has more current equipment, most likely.
All right, the new Sunbelt plant.
Yeah, the new Sunbelt plant.
This is a chance to grow a major capability in a new area. Standard problems with production and quality control are overcome by the enthusiasm of plant personnel. Even you swear the desert air makes you feel 10 years younger.
Oh, and Sunbelt's
I don't...
probably in Arizona.
Possibly. All right, you were in the position for 4 years and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for your optimistic outlook, your bureaucratic approach to problem solving, and your indecisive manner. Yes,
Where was the
Arizona.
indecisiveness? Arizona. Where did the indecisiveness come from? I mean, that true. I'm indecisive as hell, but where did that come from?
Probably from asking for a full report on the situation.
Oh, yeah, and then delaying the response and acting like that was my action plan. Okay.
The economy is fair, and you can try and become senior vice president of operations.
Ooh, well, we're jumping straight to that. Senior Vice President of Operations. Going back to number 10.
All right, you're remembered for some things.
Hey, 2-1. Yeah,
You got the job.
I'm Senior Vice President of
Yeah,
Operations.
back up here. You got
We
an
got the
executive
Mercedes
washroom
back.
key and an executive
Oh,
exercise program.
yo! We're gonna gym rat for
You got
this.
yourself a Wii Fit.
We got a Wii Fit. Fuck yeah.
The M&M4 hits the market, and suddenly you need more production capacity to respond to a sales spurt. Do you build a new domestic plant, add a third shift, expand the main plant, add a new foreign plant, or subcontract?
Well, I mean, technically, previously, there was a new plant. So we could just build another one.
Yes, but this is a sales spurt.
Ah. Sales spurt. Then, how about we, We can expand on the main plant, make it bigger, get some remodeling in. Yeah, let's expand on the main plant.
Expand the main plant. Your current salary is quite a bit of dollary dues, apparently.
Oh, that's all. Hey, we have gone past the $500,000 in a year.
MMC's commitment to expansion proves costly when demand slacks off. You subdivide and sell the new production buildings as multifamily lodging for workers.
What?
Company towns, no!
We're building the company town.
Next thing you know, we're gonna start paying them in script.
Yup. And Bitcoin.
Hey, save those bitcoins. They're gonna.
What the?
Barney Stone, the newly arrived national production manager, is held hostage in a Middle Eastern country.
What
Do you
the?
launch a raid to recapture Barney, call the State Department, call Barney's family, or run an ad to hire a replacement?
Dude, that last one is insane. I feel like,
Also, number one, what the fuck?
yeah, number one is like Saving Private Ryan feeling.
This is not your job.
No. My job is gonna be to call the State Department because, like, hey, we have an American citizen being held hostage in a Middle Eastern country.
All right, you gotta call the State Department.
We're calling the State Department.
Who's on first, and where is it? State's immediate reaction is to investigate the kidnapper's rights under international law.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
That sounds
Barney's
about right.
family. Yeah, I was gonna say Barney's family is also probably gonna call the state, so I'm saving them a step.
An economic downturn means that sales orders are down and production costs must be trimmed. Do you cut production staff 20%? Hold staff and absorb losses? Go to a reduced work week? Or build inventory?
You know, there may be an economic downturn, but you know what they say, it's always going to turn back up and we're going to get popularity. I've heard about someone who's been really innovative with some of these opportunities and ideas. So I feel like building inventory to get it all stocked up and ready to increase the popularity will probably be the way to go.
All right, you want to build inventory.
Yes.
All right. Confidence in an economic turnaround must be realized, or even greater cuts will be needed later on. Your optimism is to be admired, but not realized. You and Mr. Volker and these
Mr.
people to speak at
Yeah.
your plant, but are refused because the tight economy has eliminated their travel budgets.
Damn, so it doesn't even. It's weird because it like I feel like this one would have been like a coin toss of like it could have worked, but it
Are,
chose for the economy to
are we
still be
making
bad.
another reference? Who are these people?
Representative Camp? That sounds familiar.
Volt?
Volker sounds like Volkner, but that's Pokemon. So that wasn't around then.
Okay. Um. This is referring to. 1 second. I've actually never looked this one up.
Look, look, look.
Okay. This is referring to one Paul Volcker and Jack Kemp. Jack Kemp would have been chair of the House Republican Conference during this time. Paul Volcker would have been 12th chairman of the Federal Reserve at this time.
Oh, whoa.
The significance, I'm not sure. I'd probably have to read a little too much to understand exactly what they mean here.
Yeah. It sounds like I was trying to improve
I'm
things and it didn't
we're
work
we're
out.
we're a bit too young to understand this political commentary.
Sorry.
All right, 4 years and an average job. You'll be remembered for costly solutions to problems, a bureaucratic approach to problem solving, and extravagant taste when MMC is paying the bill.
Hey, I've seen some other guys do about the same thing in my position.
The economy is sad.
It's sad. I'm probably gonna go back to a 9.
You are back to 9. Station, I think your score is safe.
No! Alright,
But
we'll go back. Let's go to engineering, vice president of engineering. We'll go back to where we began.
alrighty. Whew, these
Uh-oh.
are some things.
That's a 3 to 1. Oh!
Unfortunately, you were edged out by a better qualified candidate.
Damn. This is my first rejection.
You will be able to apply for it later, but you can't redo jobs you've already done.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think I will do vice president of administration then.
All right.
Oh,
You
no.
are
Oh, wait.
lacking the background to manage this department, and you got on the bad side of Jason Parlay. And you
How
were
did I get
edged
on the
out
bad side of
again.
Jason Parlay? I don't even remember doing anything to him.
Well, you can try sales, finance, or public relations.
I was about to say I did really good in sales. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember doing anything with Jason. He liked me during my interview,
All right, you
and
want to
that was
try
it.
sales?
Yeah, let's do sales. I only remember talking to him during the
Unfortunately, you
interview.
are remembered for lacking the background to manage this department.
No!
Finance or public relations.
Public relations.
You're remembered for good things, and you got the job.
Yes. This is probably oh, it's about the same. Oh, I got another picture. They
You
took it
got
from
a
the
Malcolm
vulture.
Farnsworth the third,
And the boondoggles are back. Yes.
and your 3 hour lunches.
Yes.
You're also 60 years old.
Oh, yes, I got 15 years left in me.
A producer from 60 Minutes wants to interview. Wait, hold on. The music stopped. I wonder how long that's been. Anyway, a
Ooh.
producer from 60 Minutes wants to interview MMC about its recent acquisitions. Despite seeing Behemoth Systems crucified on an earlier edition, Malcolm Farnsworth wants to go ahead with the interview. Do you do it, refuse, study the matter further, or early retirement?
Early, just like, all right, I'm just gonna leave. I think this is it. Um, I want to say study the matter further because I don't want Malcolm to embarrass himself. So I want to study it to prepare him more for it and give him better input on how to react.
So you gonna study the matter further?
I think I'm going to study the man further.
A good try to delay, but neither CBS nor Malcolm Farnsworth will have any part of it. Make
Do
another
you?
selection.
It's
I don't know
weird how
why
they.
you thought that would work, because it hasn't worked like any of the times you've tried it.
It's weird. It's just like, why can't I study it to give you more information?
Game
I'm
says
gonna.
no.
You know what, game? Let Malcolm do it. He wants to be on it. Let him do what he wants.
As luck would have it, you draw morally safer for the story. Malcolm Farnsworth refused any speaker training, so Morley falls asleep halfway through the interview. The Sominex you slipped into the water pitcher didn't hurt either. The segment never airs.
Beautiful. Easy peasy.
Malcolm Farnsworth returns enraged from the National Circuit Breakers Convention, where he was crucified by Circuit News Monthly because your department provided incorrect statistics for his speech. Do you submit your resignation, Cut off your typing fingers, blame research and offer to cover up, put out a contract on Elaine Pencer, the editor of Circuit News Monthly, or offer your humble apologies.
Oh, we're going back to Elaine Pencer. It's been a while. He's still in there, the business too. Wait, put out a contract? Is that another way of saying put out a hit?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Crimes?
Crimes?
We have another offer for crimes.
We have another offer for crimes, but we did almost make him commit a crime. This is twice now this man's been involved in doing criminal things. Like, we can get into criminal things. I feel like cut off your typing fingers. I don't know. I feel like that's gotta be a joke, but he's mad right now, so he's not gonna like it. It'd be funny if it's literal. It's like, oh, you go to cut off your
I was
fingers.
gonna say that's an awfully Yakuza way of us handling things.
Yeah. I think, hey, I'm kissing up to the big man himself. I'm gonna blame the research, but I'll offer to cover up. I'm gonna be brown nosing a little bit.
Because that totally worked great the last time you did it.
Hey, I didn't offer to cover up at all until now.
You are directed to straighten out the research department. Meanwhile, your flurry of news releases convinces the industries that Malcolm's figures were correct. Circuit News Monthly loses credibility, goes bankrupt, and you hire Elaine Pencer as Malcolm's speechwriter.
We avoid crimes of the lane, and now he works for us. What a wild turn of events for that decision.
Let's go.
Let's go.
During budget reviews, you begin to hear doubts as to the value added of public relations. You must evaluate your role and value to MMC as Vice President of Public Relations. You resolve to stay in your position, downgrade to a line job, or start a campaign to promote the Public Relations Department. Does the PR department need to PR itself?
Let's PR the PR department. The PR department is all down because they're PRing other departments. No one's PRing for them. So we have to PR the PR.
Stop saying PR. It's losing all meaning in my head. It's sounding weird. Your efforts establish the Public Relations Department as a key MMC function. You also fire your agency and blame all the bad work on them.
Wait, so we established the PR department as a key function, but then I fired all of them?
No, you fired the outside agency.
Oh, okay.
All right, 4 years and an average job. Indecisive manner, again pleasing Malcolm Farnsworth. Some indiscreet involvement in office politics. Your brazen lack of ethics. Your opportunistic and self-promoting style.
Hey, I made the man happy. In this world, all that matters is making the man happy. I think this is the last job I can get. Oh,
you are down to 8.
I'm down to 8.
You didn't even get to move up to senior
11.
VP of that department.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
I think you might be stalling out.
I might be stalling out.
Well, what do you want to head into as you start thinking of retirement?
Senior manager of engineering products. You know, sometimes we gotta have our prime. And my prime happened when I was 48.
Alright. You're remembered for things, and you got the job. Pay's not looking as great, but, you know. So, you're 64.
Yeah, I got about 10 years left in me.
Yep. Slippage is discovered on the Mad Computer Project. This is a top priority problem. Do you disclose the slippage, hide the slippage and crack the whip, or hide the slippage and hire outside consultants?
I say, well, we gotta disclose the slippage. We gotta let them know the slippage, especially because it is our top program. We gotta disclose it so we can figure out what to do with it.
Oi, floor's a little wet here.
Yeah, floor's a little wet.
Disclosure leads to a major investigation headed by Doug MacArthur. The project becomes bogged down in incrimination and recrimination. The project crew becomes more sullen than a New York City winter.
Hey, you know what? I think I pleased Doug, though.
Slippage continues to plague mad project progress. Help is needed in tracking the project's progress. After considerable thought, you decide to implement a computerized PERT planning program, call in outside planning consultants, or train your people in project management.
Well, the project crew is on a down low right now. And, we don't want to call in outside planning consultants because that's going to cost money. So we're going to implement a planning program to help with it, to
All
make it
right.
easier on everyone.
This may pay off if the company has endless time to input data and fumble with thick, confusing reports. Turn it over to finance and administration. They're experts at fumbling.
I can't tell if that's a good response or a bad response.
I don't know. But you really can't tell with some of these things.
It's so vague.
With everything else that's going on, the last thing you need is unsolicited management suggestions. Harriet Nance, the engineering project manager, comes to you demanding that MMC's most brilliant engineer, Brighton Star, be fired for personal obnoxiousness. You take a deep breath and fire Brighton, fire Harriet, recommend a straightforward talk, or go ahead with plans to reinstate corporal punishment.
Damn. I think in this case, am I on the same level as Harriet?
No.
Okay.
Harriet is below you.
Oh, okay.
Brighton is below her.
Yeah, okay. I was just trying to figure out where Harriet was to me in this case. Right, I made rockets for his kids so long ago. It's been so long.
Also,
Oh,
she's coming to you asking you to fire Brighton just because she thinks he's obnoxious.
yeah.
Like, what bullshit is this?
Yeah, that is definitely bullshit. I do like number 4. I'm not gonna do it, but it's really funny. I think in this case, we're gonna recommend a straightforward talk because Harriet is sounding a little bit dramatic. And sometimes you just gotta talk it out.
A little cranky. She just needs her nap.
She just needs her Snickers.
If they say they have already talked, tell them to do it again. Sooner or later, they'll get the message to straighten it out themselves. Purchase boxing gloves just in case. Alright, 4 years, you did a good job. You had impeccable honesty, an open manner of addressing problems, a bureaucratic approach to problem solving, providing ineffective solutions to problems, and your positive management style.
Okay, so I guess that solution was not good because that said ineffective. So I guess it wasn't a good answer.
It may have been one of the other things too.
Yeah.
But the economy is fair. You can try to be VP of engineering.
Let's go. Let's be.
You have management experience now.
Yeah, I was about to say Vice President of Engineering. Let's go.
Ooh, there's a lot of things here.
Oh, it's
Who will
it's
win?
even. It's even. Let's see.
You got the
Yeah,
job.
I got the job.
All right, you're back up to being a VP.
68.
You're
I
getting
got
up
the
there.
Buick.
As the new vice president of engineering, you must decide how to allocate R&D funding. This decision has obvious career impact as well as determining MMC's future position in the market. You look at the budgets and invest in short-term projects, in long-term projects, or cut the budgets.
We always know like the economy is shifting, so we just gotta let's invest in long-term projects because we know those will be important in the
All
long
right.
run.
Down the road, these long-term projects pull MMC to the forefront of the industry. You face a battle with less far-sighted departments. Send the rose-colored glasses given to you as a gift back to finance with a prescription suggestion.
Damn. Never mind, I guess. At first, it was like complimenting me,
This is
and then
this is you being snarky to your doubters.
oh, okay, okay. I thought this was me being like, "Well, I failed. Why'd you give me these glasses?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you face a battle with less far-sighted departments, but you did good, but people said your shit wasn't gonna work, and so you give a snarky response to the bullshit they did.
And be like, "Okay, fuck you."
Everyone has their eyes on you and the new Mad Computer project. Unfortunately, cost overruns on the project are forcing some tough decisions. You decide to limit the computer's functional capabilities, use less reliable components in its production, cut back on product aesthetics and packaging, or go to the executive committee and ask for more development funds.
All right. Now, we're not talking about the outside of the mad computer. We're always going to be talking about what's on the inside. And currently, the outside already looks pretty great with the name. I thought it was talking about Mad TV. And then I realized it was talking about Mad Computers, and I figured that out earlier, not just now. So we're going to cut back on the aesthetics and packaging. Because even in the technological sense, they're not worried about how it looks, they're worried about how it works.
Because
Even back in the 80s.
the
Yeah, these are
nerds
the
like the
nerds.
numbers.
Nerds want numbers and things to work.
We don't have to worry about putting RGB in things yet.
Exactly. It's not really RGB time. We got quite a bit before then.
You decide to produce an ugly duckling. Good to see you stand up for engineering integrity. Besides, if Sophia Loren could overcome her nose, the Mad Computer could be beautiful even in a plain casing.
Damn, that sounds like an insult to her
I
too.
am looking up who this is so I can see exactly what kind of a nose we're talking about here.
And I feel like they're gonna be referencing like one of those like bigger, like longer noses.
Okay. She has a she has kind of a wide nostril area, and then the bridge kind of goes at a hook at the end.
You want to send it to me in DMs?
Yeah, I'm gonna DM this to you. Then this is what Wikipedia has. Yeah, the nose is definitely not doing her any favors.
Oh, it's like okay, it's drooping like past the nostrils. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like I I feel like the shadowing here, but she can just pull off a really good angle and you won't notice it.
it looked a
And
little better when she was younger.
yeah,
That's younger. You
yeah,
can
you
still
know
see the
what?
same sort of shape there, but I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I think in this case, probably what happened with her is like obviously as she got older, like the skin becomes less like bouncy and flexible, so it just started sagging. So her nose just started sagging.
Yeah, and gets this weird hook shape on it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why all the like comical, cartoony witch ladies all have like the hook nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Doug MacArthur, the Senior Vice President of Operations, announces your project has just won an International Science and Technology Award. The creative concept and major ideas are the work of a single engineer, Brighton Star. Do you suggest Brighton accept the award? Suggest you both accept the award? Ignore Brighton's contribution or buy off Brighton?
So it is still my project that I was in charge of. So obviously I would still want to and should take like credit of accepting the award. But also, I gotta highlight my bro Brighton. He was there with me since the start.
Mm-hmm.
I say we should both do it together.
He talked to you when the union members wouldn't.
Yeah, he talked to me when the union members wouldn't. And you know what? He had all these great ideas. Look at what he did. Yes, he pisses off Helen, but that's okay. She's not involved with this.
All right.
I
Which
say we
one?
both accept it.
Yeah, both accept.
Yeah.
You recognize your subordinate, placate management, and get a reputation as a Solomon figure. Your interpersonal skills are gaining respect faster than you receive an expense reimbursement voucher for the trip.
That's hilarious.
Another 4 years down the drain and you did a good job. You had strong leadership qualities. You promoted R&D, the lifeblood of MMC. You had good interpersonal skills, and you supported and had faith in your people.
Those are all good things.
The economy is expanding, too.
Heck yeah.
So,
Alright.
we're still in nines here for vice president land.
I'm surprised at this point it's not like saying like, oh, you should retire, or like giving me the option to just quit or retire here.
Nah, you gotta keep going till the forced retirement age.
The forced retirement age. Well, I didn't have experience with administration or finance, but I think I did some stuff with sales. Let's try vice president of sales.
You lack the background
Oh,
to manage the department. You didn't do any management in sales, unfortunately.
yeah. And I think it's the same thing with. Actually, well, I did the PR stuff, so maybe administration? Let's try administration, VP administration.
You lack the background.
Ew, damn. I thought it would count. And I
Well,
definitely.
may as well try finance, right?
Yeah, let's try.
You
Yeah, I
lack the
still don't.
background.
Yeah. Alright,
Well,
well, unfortunately, we went down to 8 again, and I'm probably gonna retire at this. So let's just stick to plant manager then.
plant manager. You're remembered for some various things, and you got the
I'm
job.
still hired.
You are 72 years
Yeah,
old.
I'm definitely gonna retire after this.
Anticipated market demand for the M&M4 model is very high. You must develop plans for plant expansion to handle the demand. You decide to go very cheap, functional, a gold-plated plant, or delegate this hot potato task.
I feel like this one is like a slight trap because it's acting like you don't want to do certain things, but we're gonna go with functional.
All right. The facilities are satisfactory to workers, finance department, and productivity quotas. A smooth transition to the marketplace creates a successful launch and support. You treat yourself to a bottle of Dom Perignon in a private launch ceremony.
I don't even like that. I don't even like that. Manilow and Harvey.
Manolo and Harvey, two workers specially trained in fragile packaging and shipping, turn out to be illegal aliens. Immigration officers are at the plant looking for them. Do you offer them a bribe, let the workers be arrested, or call the company lawyer? Are you going to tell ICE to fuck off?
I think we're gonna tell ICE to fuck off by calling the company lawyer. Not my jurisdiction, but I'll tell them fuck off.
He advises you to
Oh,
cooperate. You've lost two
so they
workers'
forced us.
time and the legal department's fee, and this lawyer is on your side.
Yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, obviously it's the 80s, and unfortunately in 40 years, wow, who would have thought we're still in the same placement for this,
Yeah.
but all of those decisions, other than offering the bribe, which I feel like they probably would have said no to, because they're official officers, but that does suck.
An entire shift walks out in sympathy with two deported workers during a crucial period on the M&M4 product line. Your reaction is bust the strike, meet with the workers, bend to workers' demands, or sit it out.
Well, busting the strike and bending to the workers' demands would not be good for me. Sitting it out is just I'm just not doing anything and they're just going to be there the whole time, so we're losing production. But if I meet with the workers, we can try to, oh my god, why did I blank on the word? Try to discuss cooperation and a decision for that. So I'm going to say meet with the workers.
You work out a compromise based on good treatment of other workers. Their loyalty to MMC is still strong. Good job.
Yeah, loyalty, the compromise.
4 years. Good job. Pragmatic decision making, cost effective solutions. consistently following MMC policies, good interpersonal skills, supporting and having faith in your people. Hey, I mean,
Let's go.
you did a good one on this.
On my final
Yep.
thing.
Happy 75th birthday, Toge. Time
Yeah.
waits for no one. This is particularly true at MMC, which has a mandatory retirement age of 75, which you are the first contestant on this to hit.
Yes!
Excuse me.
I became old!
MMC thanks you for your service. Finance should make you smile when you see your exit valuation. Your final score is $507,000. Let's see how that stacks up against the leaderboard. I hope this is the current one. If it has Lita on and it's current. No, Owen's still on that one. That one's not current. Owen got knocked off. Here we go.
See?
This, unfortunately...
Oh, it timed with the ad!
Ad break?
The ad break happened right as this is going.
Oh, well,
epic
whatever.
Reveal in 3 minutes. Yeah, because I was trying to look at it on your stream, and then now I have a Call of Duty ad.
God damn it.
I know it just came out, but chill.
The subscribers know, but we'll wait for non-subscribers to discuss the scores.
Yeah.
On the one hand, I don't have to edit this.
Hey, I was about to say, I think I definitely get some cred for retiring, at least.
Mm-hmm. You, yeah, so that's how much you're worth in total, apparently.
Nah.
Vision did the, conversion there.
God, I wish that was me right now.
Without being 75.
Yeah, without being 75! I would love to pay off my student debts at 75. Because right now, who knows? A lot of people are still paying off their debts.
Just, you know, take that, invest it into some Bitcoin when it comes out. Buy some GameStop stocks.
Dang. What kind of sucks is that it doesn't, like, show what I, like... Obviously, this is when I retired, so it makes sense, but it doesn't show what else I have achieved, you know? It doesn't highlight the other achievements with this. Which that I feel like is a shame.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing is just family life.
Which I don't even know how you control that in this, to be honest.
Yeah. Especially because, like, I wasn't dealing with family stuff at the end, but yeah.
But at least retiring still has a value of 40k attached to it.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Like, as opposed to getting fired, which just 0.
Yeah. Fired is 0. Because obviously you were fired.
And damn, this 0 for stock options sucks, because you had stock options.
I had stocks
in some of your
for
positions.
Quite a while, yeah.
You lost the stonks.
I lost the stonks. Stonks
All
right
right,
there.
so welcome back from ad break. I'll go ahead and bring the leaderboard back up. Unfortunately, Toge, even though you managed to reach retirement age, which no one else who has played has done, you unfortunately do not make it to the leaderboard.
That is okay. I made an accomplishment of at least retiring.
Let it be known that you did beat Owen and Patware.
Aw, nice.
So you are 6th place.
I'm literally right under Saku.
Which I don't know if you've heard me explain before. Saku's score there. came from being fired immediately after getting in with the company. And
Did that high of a score immediate?
Because she was still 18, and your age factors in huge. So you'll notice your current age of
Mine's
75
1,000.
is 1,000. Almost all of Saku's score came from her character's age.
That's crazy.
But
You'd think
yeah,
it'd be the opposite of like, oh, because I was here earlier, or like they were there for such a short time, the current age shouldn't matter. But maybe it also makes sense of when, like, how quickly it took you to get to presidency. So I can kind of get
that's
like,
what they want the age thing to be, is like if you get to be president faster, then it's worth more. But it kind of goes in a weird direction to where if you do what Saku did and get fired from a job level 1 position immediately.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
How long was that stream?
Well, she did another attempt.
Okay.
She did do a real attempt. It's just that her real attempt didn't score as highly.
That's that's
And
hilarious.
I'm keeping the highest scores, so.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
All right, so now that you've gone through oh wait, hold on. Gray Flannel Fun and your friends at MMC wish you well in the real world or on your next attempt at the executive suite. So
That's sweet of them to add at the end.
So now that you've gone through, what do you think of executive suite?
It was pretty fun. Definitely gave me the vibes of like other like scenario options like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and like earlier King's Quest stuff. So I liked that because I like seeing people play those types of games sometimes. So
Yeah.
I liked it.
And I think it's a good way to get some insight into someone. You learn a lot about how someone thinks about different situations with this, because it does, like, weirdly enough, it does offer a pretty wide variety of situations.
Yeah, I just went for like kind of acting like how I would into I'm the capitalist pig.
Yeah, and I couldn't help but notice that as soon as you took that mentality, you stalled out.
It went worse. Yeah, no, I stalled out. Hey, the hubris.
At least you didn't tumble down the ladder like Owen did.
Yeah.
Owen was on a goddamn rocket ship to the top at first, and then he made like one mistake and just tumbled down.
Yeah, thankfully I stayed at like a level 8 ranking, so that's pretty good.
I mean, it ended his world, that's for sure, Station.
But yeah, definitely some choices. Also, I think for me, it's more so like I think I looked into some of the choices a bit too deeply than I needed to, and then I was like, oh wait, it was actually about that. Oops.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I would have picked differently. I just didn't really. The reading comprehension wasn't there for a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, all right. So that is where we're gonna go ahead and end things off here, because it is getting late. Your run certainly took the longest out of all of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, literally, it took us 3 hours, and I think it's because, like, I actually went.
It's because you actually got all the way to retirement age. And yeah, no, Station's right. When Patware noticed he was stalling out, he took his first opportunity to commit crimes.
He's taking out the aggressions that he has with his workspace, his current workspaces, and previous workspaces from the stories he's told us.
All right. Well, before we go, do you have anything to bring up? Do you have anything coming up at all?
Not really. I need to get back into doing stream stuff. That's about it. You'll find me when I reappear.
I know you've been taking a bit of a break lately. Yeah, so, and as for me, let's see. Gonna be doing more Elden Ring this Saturday. That's gonna be the Millennia episode. That'll be fun. That's
Close.
that's gonna be me bashing my head against a wall for who knows how long.
With Bash Basherson.
And then the best part is once I'm done with Millennia, that means I have to go fight Rykard and somehow fight a thing with a lava pool around it with melee.
Have fun.
Oh, it'll be great, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't remember how my boyfriend did for that fight. It was so long ago, but I know he liked his blood build.
Yeah, you're supposed to use a weapon that they give you in the boss arena that is specifically for fighting the boss, because I don't know, someone on the Dark Souls team really likes the idea of a boss that you need a specific weapon to kill, but they're also smart enough to realize that you can't have that in a game and not make 100% certain that the player picks up the weapon.
Yeah.
Because they've done it in Demon's Souls, they did it in Dark Souls 3, and they did it in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Alright, but it is late, so we will go ahead and pack things up here. Like I said, next stream is going to be Saturday noon Pacific for Elden Ring. And then I'll have a schedule out for what I'm doing next week. So let's see if there's anyone to raid out to right now. It's funny how Twitch tries to find like people who are playing the same game first. Like there's
No one.
no way anyone is gonna be playing. Like me and the guy who I got this, I like heard this game from are the only ones who would possibly be in. That dude hasn't streamed that in years.
I'm literally looking at the category. It has it has 156 followers.
Somehow.
I thought it was 2 followers, but I read the
The
wrong
fact
thing.
that Twitch even has a category for this game is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I am going to send you guys... Actually, wait. Before I go making decisions here, I need to make sure they're going to be, their stream is going to be ongoing, because, I think they may be ending. Yes, they are. Okay. Then I guess we can go to Almantis. He is painting miniatures, I believe.
Ooh.
So go say hi to the old man. And thanks for watching, folks. And we will see you next time.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.